Bon swag! It's Storm Song, here to bring you all that buttery country music.
Oh my god.
No.
Hi diddly ho, friendaloons. It's me, Rale. I've been smoking 3 packs a day since yesterday.
And also Andy's here. Say hi, Andy. I thought of that joke this morning. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do that when we start the stream.
You're so mean.
Hey, considering how often you fuck steal my greeting.
You know, it'd be great if one day, like, we start the stream, like, it's silent for a while, and I start screaming, but it starts going like, oh, then we start going to, like,
Harmonize with me, maggots! We'd have to do that one when we're all in one place, though, just by virtual logistics of synchronizing everyone's audio.
Yeah.
One day.
On board.
Hey there, Zerg. Hey there, Nidell. Hey there, Lord Agrimos.
Whackers said he will be here later on. But for now, it's Fire Emblem time.
Yes.
I are disappointed.
I actually booted this up a little bit early to remember where I was, and I've been moving my way slowly across the map. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. It was just boring. There were 2 super bosses hiding in this corner that I peppered to death with long-range attacks, and now I'm moving along with the actual mission.
I thought we were going to do Mario 3 today.
Ready and able.
Well, for one, Whacker's not here. For 2... Wait, does she suit? Oh, Chain Guard, that's why. For 2, that's commensurate on... Okay. For 2, the thing with Mario 3 is that Whacker also we need to know when Pokemon is going to come out. Because the deal with me playing Mario 3 is that Whacker has to play Pokemon A to Z with us. And for 3, I want to finish Fire Emblem before we pick up another game.
Oh, well. Even if you don't beat it, it would have been just one day of Mario 3.
I feel like if we make him play Mario 3, we should make him beat it.
No.
Even I wouldn't put that all on him.
Even I can tell you it's not going to happen. I'm an old man. I cannot do the reflexes required to beat Mario 3 anymore.
Are you
Also,
just too
Fox is
afraid to
over.
go...
Hey, honey.
Are you just too afraid to go on the murder rampage against Bowser and his children?
No, it's, I do not have the hand-eye coordination thingamabobbers in order to be able to actually be successful at that game.
Yes.
I will have a bad time.
You know, I do want to say that Mario... I wonder how advanced the, like, momentum physics were for Mario back when it came out. Because...
They were experimental.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Andy, I interrupted you.
I'm just saying, like... I would personally say I feel like it was some advanced shit, because, like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's still pretty good today. Like, Nintendo is notorious. One of the things I know, Nintendo is supposed to be really good with their, like, platform physics, you know?
Yeah.
Nintendo likes to experiment with stuff.
There's the Nintendo... that's right. The Nintendo feel when it comes to physics.
The audience is discussing Pat Labour.
Pat labor?
Yes. But yeah, no, Nintendo does a lot of experimenting for good or ill. Like, they've taken risks in the past, and some of them paid off, some of them didn't.
I mean, the Wii definitely paid off.
Versus the Virtual Boy, which did not pay off. And caused seizures for some people.
Also, remember, kids, if your mecha's going into pat labor, take it to the hospital.
Wow.
Allow me.
Let's see, there's 13 of you in the audience today. Come.
So far.
Okay, so where were we? She's a good guy now.
Yes, she's a good. Remembering where we are in the plot. This is a side mission to unlock the full capabilities of Siegfried,
Yes.
our night horsey ghost guy.
I thought you said secret.
Glad we met.
I was about to say, but I'm a creep.
The fortress
I'm
is
a
dead.
seahorse. I like to swim around under the ocean.
Yes.
Sorry, not Siegfried, Sigurd. But still. Dude's
I may
surrounded
be
by
the
goddamn mages.
father, but I still give birth. A bunch little angels. Such little angels. Okay, I'll stop.
It's okay.
I mean,
still
I
love
wasn't interrupting you. I was letting you go on.
Are you going to put it on Discord?
Oh shoot, yeah, that might help you guys see what's going on.
You've been
you.
hanging
Yeah,
around.
I'm watching it through the Twitch right now.
Yeah, no,
Night Owl says, wait, this game has a plot. I thought it was a ghost and tiny hat comparison simulator. It is noted.
I thought that was Mario Odyssey.
Any and or all of the above.
Oh, also, big news, big news. Nintendo finally officially announced the Switch 2 today and showed us what it's going to look like.
Wunderbar.
They also soft revealed that the new Mario Kart is a thing. So we're going to finally get Mario Kart 9.
Equally wunderbar.
You have to realize, Storm, Mario Kart 8 has gone through 2 system cycles as the only Mario Kart game. It came out on the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
And then 8 Deluxe is the Switch version. Oh boy, more pony boys. And more mages. And knights.
Night Owl says, just remember, Borderlands was an aero comparison simulator with an FPS engine attached. Oh, there, Krampus.
Okay, now I gotta see who I'm gonna...
I want you guys to gauge this as a kind of insult to a restaurant.
Okay.
That sandwich you just made, yeah, I can understand why you don't have it on the main menu.
Who?
That was probably the most okayest roast beef po' boy I've ever had.
Yep.
And when I get a roast beef po' boy, I don't want okay.
Added quote from Night Owl. Oh boy, more pony boys. Rale Mirrodin, not referring to Storm Song for once.
Whatever shall we do? How dare I not refer to Storm Song when mentioning horses? It's not like I don't DM him any random ass horse thing I find just to mess with him.
Yay.
Ugh. Armor Knight throws a spear at me. Knight gets spear back. Doesn't quite die.
One man says, tell me my music career is a bad choice one more time. And he looks like he's loading a violin with an arrow as if it was a bow. To which the guy responds, violins is not the answer, my friend.
That's just like like D&D bard.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay. How do we want to go about this?
With excessive violence.
The problem is making sure that I'm not essentially falling into a trap.
You suddenly see like a squid man his head starts popping up.
So in
You're
this
like,
case,
no, no, no. When you start like pushing them down.
we're going to do this. Okay, that should minimize the number and let them flood into a choke point. And then we'll hammer them from the sides from there.
Yes.
It'll be quite glorious.
Hey, Bully Snake. Huh.
What's up?
I'm eating a piece of leftover pizza from dinner the other night, and it was another person's portion of the pizza that they didn't end up eating. I've never had anchovies before, and I am neither disappointed nor appointed. I'm like, huh, that's what they taste like.
I mean, I would like to try it one day, just to try, you know, because sometimes things that you would think are like, ew, yuck, you try it and like, oh, actually, it's not that bad.
I might have hated it as a kid because, yeah, I wasn't big into fish, but then, like, since I become big on sushi, I've started to like fish more.
I guess it would depend on how fishy it is, because I'm not a big fish person.
It's slightly fishy, it's more salty. Night Owl says, Andy, violence is nowhere near excessive. These buildings are still standing, and entire grid squares are neither on fire nor smoking craters.
Look, Godzilla doesn't destroy every building in Tokyo. We gotta leave some for later.
Yes. Sustainable Tokyo destruction. Let them rebuild some.
You know what's funny is, like, I was looking up, like, just for fun, like, Godzilla is my spirit animal, and apparently there are actually quite a few people that, like, think that way.
This is what I trained for.
I don't know if they're greasy, though, because, I mean, the pizza's greasy to begin with, so that... I'm not sure if there's a point of reference here.
And I keep putting it on... And I forget. Canned sardines, particularly green chili ones, because there's so many people that just like that stuff.
I will endure.
Yes. Also, it's time for your daily update on the status of the Roman Empire. Still gone, my dudes.
You would.
Emblem Engage.
Yes.
Now, can I not break him on that spot or something, or is he just immune to being broken? Don't know. We'll set him up for destruction, though.
When am I going to get a game where I can leave my enemies on pikes?
I'm pretty sure that game exists already. I don't personally know it, but I'm pretty sure it exists.
I'll help.
I'd actually feel bad if that was a thing. I'd be like, I was joking.
Well, you can't actually set up new ones. You get some around your castle in the Age of Empires 2 campaign for Vlad the Impaler. They're pretty stylish.
I've actually been playing a bunch of Age of Empires 4 lately. Okay, when's the last time you thought about that being a thing?
Just a scratch.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've been seeing a lot of hubbub for Civilization 7.
I am hyped for Civilization 7. I will be playing it. Not on stream, but personally.
I can't wait to see how the materia system works with the phalanx unit.
What?
Ready and able.
I might at some point try to go into the Ox and get a bunch of people to play Civ 7 when it drops. We shall see. Depends on how many people actually pick it up, because the majority of the BPL, to my knowledge, play Civ 5. They don't even play Civ 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help.
But what I'm hoping is there'll be a couple people that are like, oh, new Civ game. And I've gotten a little bored of the old Civ games, so new Civ game, and will play with me. We shall see.
I wouldn't mind playing with you. I need to start doing more things, other than just falling asleep as soon as I get home. You know,
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that I'm just going to start saying that's my hobby from now on.
What
What do you do when you get home? Sleep.
Well done.
And I know a lot of people say, "Oh well, how?"
Stunning display of skill.
I didn't do it alone. All of us claimed this
I mean,
victory together.
People bust my balls
Correct.
about that. Oh, you get a bunch of
Friends,
sleep. How
allies,
lucky of you.
family.
Like, listen.
Anyone with whom you forge bonds will give you strength. Now, the moment of truth. Do you wish to avenge the death of your mother, Lumera?
When I lost her, I was sad. And angry.
Night Owl asks Andy, why are you
I
awake during
thought I
prime
could
sleeping
never
time?
forgive the one who took her life. But you
It is
asked
not
me if
prime
I'd
sleeping
want
time. The
revenge.
sun is out.
And
And believe it or not, your body does not like
lost
sleeping
many
when the
friends,
sun is out,
even
unless
family,
you've
and
got
vows.
some real weird stuff
Yet I
going on
find I
upstairs,
bear
but
no
that's a whole
grudges.
different
I know
problem.
well
Standard
the
issue
reason.
human,
As well,
your body does
I
not
know
want you
there
to
is
sleep
no
when the sun is
single
out, or
truth.
really when there's
I
any
entrusted
light out.
this
It's the reason
knowledge
why
to my
sleep
son,
masks
Stella.
work so well. By the way, try
Hope
sleep
that
masks.
it might guide his future.
Yep.
So,
Son.
the moment you said
You
normal
apologize
humans
to
don't
me.
sleep during the day unless there's things happening upstairs, I'm just slowly turning and looking at
Carry
you
a
like,
proud and noble
do you
conviction
not
in your
know
heart.
the
Knowing grief,
people
justice,
you
and
are with
truth
right
doesn't
now,
change.
Rale?
Are you still able to fight with conviction?
I take medicine because things upstairs aren't working.
this war will end.
Perfect answer, my friend. And the one I was hoping to hear. So,
You great
the
serpent
fighting is
of
done,
lies.
Oh no, we're
I shall
all
be by your
horribly
side,
broken?
watching over you.
Whoever would have guessed?
Hey, things might get better. They banned die number red something another.
Max Bond level unlocked, yes!
They banned die red 13, and all he says like what?
Horse in the Discord chat spamming horse memes.
My god. Hey, it's a hippocampus hamster.
Oh, hello, how do?
Yes.
Also
I
a
like
bully
it.
snake.
Yep, he's been here for a short bit.
Ah. Behold, hair physics!
Hippocampus hamster says that girl's got one heck of a patriotic hair dyeing, just missing the white stripes. We tend to refer to her as toothpaste.
Sensopie. Sensopie.
Yeah, she's a toothpastey lady.
Which is a combination of two jokes. One, calling her toothpaste, because she looks like fucking toothpaste. And two, at least me and Storm do, when we play JRPGs, we name our characters some variation of senpai.
Incredible.
Like, for Pokemon, what was it? Scarlet and Violet, it was Spain Pie, because the region is based off of Spain.
there.
We would like to buy one small child, please.
Rale, we don't do that anymore.
This is a Fire Emblem game. There's a quote in somewhere in the quotes list about me recruiting small children to the war effort.
Hans.
Well,
Hello, blue gentleman.
And the blue gentleman in the chat also. Oh boy.
Oh boy!
As people filter in to watch more Fire Emblem.
I can hardly contain my urge for violence.
I get the distinct feeling people care more about just listening to us ramble about stupid crap than the actual game. At least most of the time.
Can you blame them? I mean,
Oh, no, not at all. And now there are 2 quotes.
Yes. Blue gentleman says he hates the hair. It makes his teeth
I mean,
itch.
everybody dislikes the hair. Beyond the coloring, there's also the ever so lovely hair physics, where only hair beyond past the shoulders moves when the main character walks. As someone whose wife had hair that was almost this long for a while, yeah, no, that's not the way hair works.
Yep.
I like long hair, but I also know how much of a pain it is. Like, I get haircuts if I go too long without a hair. I get headaches if I go too long without a haircut, and that's like my hair just getting like kind of curly.
No, it's legitimately their hair, Blue. It is not a hair mitt.
Hair mitt.
I said that exactly as Bully Snake asked if it was a hair mitt.
You mean a
Wunderbar.
Oh. Now for the only thing that I get a little annoyed with the newer Fire Emblems is that it feels like every game, the walking around between battles bit gets longer and longer. And unfortunately, like Three Houses, this game makes it... You don't technically have to do everything in between battles, but it is deeply suboptimal if you don't. It's like people who play D&D and don't use the help action.
Alright, this is the one with Big Strunk Brother and Wimpy Archer Brother.
Yes. Now you're remembering it.
Damn big strong!
And then there's the Goth sister and the Candy Cane sister.
Yes. Yes! Yeah, I love history. Okay, then name 30 wars. Roman Civil War? That's on me. I set the bar too low.
Back in my day, a goth girlfriend was something completely different.
Name 30 wars. The 100 Years' War.
War of the Lions, War of the Stars,
War of the Roses.
Wait, what was your question, Rale?
Huh? I said the same thing as you, the name 30 wars, and then I said the 100 Years' War.
Oh, yeah.
The Wars of English Succession. Ah!
Name 30 wars, all of Europe.
That's way more than 30, my dude.
No one said I couldn't overachieve.
Hey, Persona Freak.
I mean, really, that's anywhere. It's just Especially Western culture tends to put more eyes on the European stuff, because, you know, most Western cultures in some way descended from a European culture.
Persona Freak asks, how is polishing of the rings that contain the souls of ancestors?
I haven't done that yet, but we'll go do it now. Let's find out.
And Night Owl brings
I
up
think that's the
the
master of that game.
and Night Owl brings up the quote, and then I styled on 3 kids teamed up against me. Rale, child puncher.
I smell children.
Is this just gonna be the let's quote Rale on shit he said about being mean to kids?
Yes.
The irony being that I'm not mean to kids. Right. It's time to polish the rings and bracelets.
But Tim isn't even
This
here.
ring is filthy, don't you think? I appreciate your upkeep of the ring.
I wonder. You know, no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna here. I'm just gonna take that question and chuck it.
In order.
I'm not in the mood to like do a deep dive right now. I mean, I am, but I don't know.
Oof, that looks like it hurts.
What?
My mentor's kid is in the hospital with a dislocated kneecap.
Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of painful things to dislocate, but kneecaps is near the top of the list of, oh, no, thank you. Ugh.
Yeah.
See it sparkle.
Remember that one time I did it?
That is a
Yes, I remember the one time you did it, love. Didn't you get both at once from that?
Yeah, but it dislocated my left foot.
Okay, it only dislocated the left one. Both kneecaps got hit, but only the left one got dislocated. Thankfully.
I didn't dislocate my kneecap, but I sprained my ankle
Make it sparkle.
rolling my foot from playing basketball one time, and oh boy, did that hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
that
dislocated my shoulder once.
I've never dislocated anything.
Thanks
I'm just
again.
built
See
different.
you next time.
Yeah.
I have drinking a glass of milk for literally every day I have been alive.
That explains the smell. I have gone so long without milk that sometimes I wonder if I've, become lactose intolerant. And just wait for somebody in chat to start screaming, "That's not how it works!"
Can you make it shine?
Actually, it kind of can work that way.
No, Andy, you never come off as intolerant to me.
Rale, I'm hurt. I thought you'd know me better than that.
Oh, and Night Owl sends me another one of his Beeple Chan persona memes saying, I will kick you in your kneecaps.
Yes. I got one of those of why do you still have kneecaps?
Yep.
What would Beeple Chan's base persona be?
I don't know. We were trying to make Aux Chan, and I remember when we were playing around with the idea, she'd be like tall, muscular, black hair, wearing black Duluth pants.
Yes.
And probably into some form of like model building, like Gunpla or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think.
In the name of the moon and cocaine, I shall beat the etchy out of you.
Thanks for taking care
Didn't
of
they
me
like
for
do
me.
a modern interpretation, or not interpretation, but a modern like reboot of Sailor Moon?
Yeah, Sailor Moon Crystal is a reboot.
Yeah.
I saw the art style for that, and it just makes me want to vomit sugar.
Sorry about the hassle.
I mean, that's kind of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon's plot is actually interesting.
The original Sailor Moon didn't like have that kind of like over the top Bishi art style.
It did at points. But I mean, Sailor Moon's always over the top. There, one of the Sailor Scouts, if she points her stick the wrong direction, everyone dies.
Was that Sailor Pluto?
I believe it's Sailor Pluto. It's the one with the fucking glaive. And if she points it straight down, the whole planet goes boom.
Yeah, that's Sailor Pluto.
Yeah, but I think she's like smart enough not to do that. I thought you meant Mercury for a minute there, because as much as Mercury is my favorite Sailor Scout, like, I would admit that she'd probably make that mistake once, which is once too many.
I mean, you guys know me well enough at this point. What do you think my favorite Sailor Scout
Jupiter.
is? Andy didn't even hesitate.
Well, one, you told us already, and
did
two,
I?
I like Jupiter too.
Thank you
probably
for
not
paying
the same
attention
reason
to me,
you
Andy.
do.
You're appreciated.
The one I probably don't like the most is Mars, just because she has a damn attitude.
I am not about the tsundere life.
When I was a kid, I had a crush on Mercury. As an adult, I'm like, that is a teenager.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay, when it comes to media like that, it's... What age was I when, like, I had a crush on that character where I'm like, some forgiveness had been given. Obviously, if I watched it for the first time now, I wouldn't have that same reaction. So, but...
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just being a silly Billy.
No.
You know what? I think
it's a good point to make.
I think we're a little too close to the North Korean DMC right now. So,
Oh, that was fast.
it's DMZ, right?
Hi, Zumberge.
Demilitarized zone.
Yes.
Because I keep thinking it's DMC, and every time I hear North Korean DMC, I keep thinking like where you go to get your driver's license. Like, okay, hear me out. Imagine like if for some reason North and South Korea had to have the same like driver's license inspection place. Like they had to share it for some reason.
Oh boy.
Like, you had to do this to go pay your car taxes and get your driver's license and all that. Because I keep hearing DMC.
So, a DMV in the DMZ.
Oh yeah, DMV. God, whatever. You know, a pinch of autism.
Walk this way.
There's a lot of acronyms that start with DM, and there's a lot of letters that end with like the E sound.
What would the Dungeon Master vehicle be? And before I even finish that sentence, I already know what it is. It's the van with like wizard art on the side.
100%. It's the van with the
Like a
wizard art on
wizard
the
and a
side.
dragon and like a warrior and like a babe in a bikini, like leather bikini or chainmail bikini, and like the wizard's casting spells and shit.
Speaking as the Vice Forever DM of my my group in real life, it's a Subaru.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit, you dead? We'll still give you a car loan. I'm gonna buy a Subaru!
So, yeah, in our group, my rabbi and I go back and forth on who's the DM for various things, just because we both DM a lot and have way too many ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So the DM mobile is either a Subaru or a Hyundai.
Do you think me a worthy opponent?
He's the current DM, so...
Oh, you guys might be happy to know I have actually started writing down and editing the handbook for my RPG.
Excellent.
It's happening slowly but surely.
Yeah, I
Life
haven't...
keeps making things complicated.
As it does. Yeah, I haven't gotten to, like, writing out in book form yet. I've been developing all the mechanics for mine.
Nice. Also, why did the painting go to jail?
I was hoping for.
Why?
It was framed.
I think Discord just saved you guys from my screaming.
My loss, but your gain.
I love the dichotomy of Grimmo saying nice and Night Owl saying Rale.
Persona Freak asks, so this is like the classic Gladiator Arena, but nobody's gonna die, right?
Yes. Because
Hey, Seven.
They're practicing with each other, but you can only do it 3 times in between each battle.
Yep.
So you can't
Hey there,
just
7 Blue
spam
7.
it like the Gladiator.
Yes. Now that the Zelda is done with for now, we are back to the firing of emblems.
Yes. And I'm hoping we can get through with this by the time the Switch 2 releases, and then the Switch 2 games will begin. Oh boy.
God damn it, I don't want to buy another system. Ah!
You're gonna... So, last I heard, the estimated asking price for it's gonna be $400, which isn't that bad.
I really need to start making money off the side instead of just coming home and passing out all the time.
We keep telling you to start doing voice acting. Just do like $5 voice acting bits on, what is it? That goddamn website where you can pay people to do random stuff for you. Fiverr, yes.
I guess. Sometimes I worry that my mic isn't good. Well, one, my mic is not right in front of my mouth. It's like a foot to the left of me right now.
Yeah, but at least from my perspective, your mic is fine. And it's Fiverr. It's not like you're trying to get professional grade quality audio out of it.
I was thinking of asking like some of you guys to give me like 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever number of voices you think I do well at, or I would do well at, to kind of like do as a commercial or as a sample. Like, do a sample of this many voices of this character.
Oh, that is one thing I was going to talk to you about, Andy. Now that I'm finally getting my projects curtailed down to a very few, since I basically dealt with my backlog, I'm going to start working on the audio drama that I've been planning for quite some time.
Oh boy!
And
finish Pokemon first. I want to beat down on nerds.
Yeah, no, Pokemon will basically be ready once the Mega Mech tournament is over. I mean, it'll be ready before that, but I don't want to introduce it mid-Mega Mech tournament.
I hate to interrupt you, but when I see this scene right here with this lady, I imagine like the Forge in Monster Hunter World. For some reason,
I mean,
you're
I'll be here.
not incorrect.
I keep wanting to see like a monster weapon like roll across.
That's going to be another one that I'll probably pop into the Ox to drag people into as Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I am super hyped for Wilds. February is going to actually be a pretty good month. Other than me getting depressed because of my birthday, but that's just a yearly thing.
I gotta be careful.
Like getting older. It sucks. I hate it. I don't want to do it.
I gotta be careful because like February and April are the months where I notice that I usually have some sort of meltdown and I wonder about it, so I'm gonna try and like curtail it.
It could be seasonal affective disorder, and that's just when it peaks because it's been so long. Also, as a note to Night Owl, at least as far as Wacker told us, he's not sick. He's just late today for some reason. He did not indicate when he'll be joining.
He's not sick. He's just lazy.
No, he got both of his shots recently, so he was going through that whole half sick of getting all them.
Good.
And
I've been wondering about him scratching his ass against the floor lately.
Campress, I am old enough that I am now actively dying. The rate of my cells dying is faster than my body replaces them.
No. God, you're not going to do that whole emo thing as we start dying as soon as we're born.
No, we don't. You are not actively dying until the rate at which your cells are dying off exceeds the rate at which your body makes new cells. Somewhere around in your 20s, I believe. That's when you pass that.
You're so easygoing, all the time. That must be why you're people. As your ally, I certainly enjoy working with someone so unflappable.
Yes.
Flappable, huh? Ooh, I think I feel a blush coming on. But thanks for the compliment.
Oh, that's cute.
We'll grab dinner together sometime.
Dinner?
the characters from Spy X Family
And some hard-hitting
drawn
issues.
wearing the Team Rocket
Who was your
outfits.
very best
That is
friend,
adorable.
and why?
Oh, that's right.
Personal.
You
I saw
could
this
tell
on
me
a
as
slight
super rich. You know, one you're too embarrassed to
article, and I didn't
That's
read it,
even
but I
worse.
excited me
Look,
still.
as
So
much
is
as I
it
enjoy
like
your devil-may-care attitude,
Jesse and James are officially like a couple with kids
read.
now?
Rather I be all boring and serious? Nah.
I don't know. I haven't
Nicholas
been paying attention to Pokemon news.
I
That would
suppose
actually
you're
be
right.
hilarious if it
It is
was.
hard to imagine you without that
James would make
carefree
an excellent
personality
mom.
of yours. It may be your most likable trait.
Yeah, because Jesse wouldn't.
Jesse would definitely be the top in that relationship. Also, Night Owl, what I make up for in actual years, sorry, what I lack in actual years, I make up for in having seen some shit.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing official about it.
Okay, so it might have been just a bullshit article. Sorry, I just got a little excited.
No, you're okay. That's a valid thing to be
meet again,
excited for.
Princess
That would be cool if
Hortensia.
they did that. But since Ash isn't allowed to age, I don't think Team Rocket's really allowed to either.
We do indeed meet, Princess.
I don't think they show up anymore, right? Team Rocket? Or, I mean, Jesse and James?
The softness contest.
In the recent cartoon, because they sort of rebooted it, I think they started showing up again.
First.
That tickles.
The soft-
I find it kind of funny when I stopped and thought about it, which was,
Strategic
James
adjustments
was
need to be
apparently raised in, like, a super rich family,
Unfortunate.
so he's the one that always has the more absurd, like,
Wait, really?
sense of what you can get away with.
Your mind games
Yeah.
won't distract me.
Including, you know, the giant syringe and having a full-on boob job
Of course we
Ah.
are.
for a mission.
Yeah, the swimsuit edition, where he's more stacked than Jesse is.
Yeah, but they're trying to win the swimsuit competition, because you gotta understand that they're trying to also get money to fund their own shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they're actually... I rewatched some of their older episodes, and they're actually really good at, like, just starting from zero and making money. Like,
Oh yeah, no,
They'd
absolutely.
start- they'd start making dolls and stuff, just, like, self-producing and selling it, and then, like...
It, I swear sometime later on, when they stop chasing Pikachu, it's shown they're actually hyper competent when they're not getting dunked on by Pikachu.
Well, they're hyper competent when they're not being bad people.
That too.
Because they're not bad people. They're failing at being bad people.
It's like those episodes where, like, the goofy sidekick good guy and the big bad villain switch places, and
Look,
the villain ends up being a more competent good guy, and the goofy sidekick ends up being a more competent bad guy, and so it's like, we gotta, fix this, or Henry's actually going to destroy the world.
Look boring. Here, do it again. I'll pose for it properly this time.
I like this one though.
Are you joking? It's awful. The expression doesn't express me at all. Here, this is my good side. Draw me again.
Nah, your first expression's better.
How bratty.
Oh god, that's an infuriating thing to say to an
Fine,
artist.
fine. Make the face again.
And yet...
Done. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect. Be sure
Wait a
to
minute.
Throw that other one away. We
What?
can't let
Oh.
future
Did you forget
generations
Rosado
think
was a
some
dude?
boring girl always staring off at nothing.
There's nothing
No, I'm-
boring about you.
I'm not surprised at that at the slightest bit. I'm just upset with the girl being like, oh, draw it again, and throw that one away. But the fact that he, like, had a second picture ready for her,
No, he drew it. It just didn't, like it sped through it.
Because he has them cyber arms.
Well, hello, Princess Sadie.
Persona Freak answers to what I was saying about Jesse and James. They're excellent business people. They're terrible criminals.
Have that cup of tea? It's time we got to know each other.
Is that wise?
Oh, come on. You're still mulling it over?
They're actually pretty much talented in
I guess you
everything
can't
they
help
do,
being closed off.
except being
You are
evil.
Pyrenees, after all.
Which is hilarious when you think about it.
ah,
Just for risk.
I don't know. They've done some things that are like, yeah, that's evil.
Oh,
Didn't Jesse pull a gun on a kid
Pyrenees
once?
farming industry
Yeah,
is
but they
so
don't do a very
robust,
good job
we
of
need
it.
reserves, let alone
They
import.
goof it up
And
constantly.
that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong.
Failure's the name of the game, but at the same
But
time, like, their
self-sufficiency
skill
is
sets are
Asian
just
folks a bit
extremely
unsocial.
varied and
Your gates are
in
shut
depth.
so
Like, dear
tight,
God,
they might as well be
the amount of
walls.
stuff they build.
Interesting.
Yes.
When put that way,
Do they build that stuff, or do they order from Acme
very
Co?
well. I accept
Sometimes both.
I know for a fact they build a lot of their stuff.
Bully Snake described one of the characters here as a repressed lesbian candy cane.
You, Princess Saline.
Yeah, that
Taking upon
tracks.
yourself to prove fear in me isn't a hermit kingdom. I respect that.
It's also a chance for me to gain a glimpse of the secret.
Yeah, several of these characters are colored like hard candy.
Oh yeah, this is the girl that I think is like a bell. Like if I were a giant, I just grab her and start ringing her or
Yes.
shaking her like a bell.
Because she does the fucking hoop skirt. And unfortunately, classing her up didn't get rid of the hoop skirt or make her outfit any better.
That would be lovely. I look forward to it, Prince of Soul.
Ugh.
God, please don't call Pokemon retro.
I mean, the first Pokemon was in black and white.
Are you saying that because you don't think it is, or are you saying that because you hate the truth and it hurts you?
Latter.
Yeah. It's like how I felt when I was walking by and they were talking about the remake to Total Recall. And I was like, how can they remake Total Recall? That movie came out, and I did the math, and I just started shrinking and shriveling up.
So, 7. Beeple-chan is a character from WBPLW. However, Night Owl and some others have started making art using Persona 5 assets.
I didn't spend all that much time in the castle.
I don't know if the character's customized to, or if they pulled it from a Persona game. I don't know. I haven't played through Persona because I'm waiting for Storm to do it.
Well, we're almost done with Final Fantasy VII, and then we'll begin on Persona.
I see you every day.
Wow, you really put up.
And there we go.
We're gonna restart, right?
We're in the middle of
Night
a war.
Owls.
Yeah, we're gonna restart because I am going to do something that apparently has not been done on WBPL. I'm doing the Sans 1 character Harem Run.
Harem -1.
Ah, he uses image generators. Okay.
And templates.
Hey, Princess Tamara, guess what?
Yeah, I will be playing along, though I'll be doing different stuff with my Persona playthrough.
I was gonna
Mostly
be like,
because I know who Best Girl is.
Yes. Ah, Night Owl makes all of them. He just has people help him come up with captions. Yes.
I asked myself,
My wife knows me so well. From the other room, when she heard me say, I know who Best Girl is, she responded with, it's me. And she's right.
Bugs.
Yay!
and sweating and shifting side to side.
how many times have you dropped something in the sand and never found it again?
That moment you keep the dog in suspense. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? It's the cat. The dog. Profoundly disappointed.
Oh, the dog doesn't understand. He just hears "good boy" and just starts,
The butt.
You look at the dog and start saying, "Who's the stupid son of a bitch? Who's the stupid son of a bitch?" And the dog's like,
yes.
Meanwhile, you can tell the cat that it's the most beautiful thing in the world, and they'll just look at you like, how dare you speak to me?
New sand rake? Well, pretty handy, right?
Yeah, no, not really, no.
I knew
Lol.
it was a reach even while I was saying it.
Campers, Fox does not need a gun to threaten me. Fox used to be a competitive level weightlifter. And she also currently works in a greenhouse. I work an office job. She could quite literally put me through a wall, and there is nothing I could do to stop her if she wanted
We also
to.
joke that, like, she folds Rale like a folding chair.
And I'm into that.
You can look. I don't mind.
What?
You've kind of been staring at me. It's okay. I know I'm adorable. You were admiring my cuteness. Admire away.
Persona Freak says, no, you compliment the cat, and the cats are like, finally, the recognition I deserve. Now get on your knees and grovel.
Does gasoline exist in this universe?
It glows. And your skin. It's the picture of health. I'm dying to know what your beauty secret is.
What about kerosene?
Aw, thanks so much. I don't have any beauty secrets, though. That's not possible. You have to be doing something. Watching what you eat, exercising vigorously, something. It's not possible to look like you without putting in some kind of effort. If you're telling the truth, it's just not fair. I put a lot of work into being me. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't do anything special. Please, maybe it's something you're not aware of. Or maybe you're just keeping your secret from me. Either
My
way,
ignorant
you figure
villager
it out.
is rising.
Answer, my craft demands it.
Okay, I'll be honest, I really want Rosado to look like that with zero effort. Because I find that hilarious of how unjust to everyone else in the world that is.
Yes.
Zumberge is right. Rosado has a I woke up like this t-shirt. Ah!
Thank you for lending me your strength, Lynn. I've come to rely on your power. A lot.
Thank you, Alchrist. I've come to rely on your power as well. You're quite skilled.
She has a room full of his pictures all over the walls, and
Ah.
I feel like he's the kind of prince where he's like, no, don't compliment me. It's like, accept the compliment or the beatings will continue.
Wait a minute. Rosado is also an artist who's able to draw pretty much anything he wants. Oh my god, Rosado's crispy.
Okay, I'm sending Crispy something here.
why must you cause him so much suffering and pain? He hangs out with Whacker enough as it is.
What was that bit? I quoted him recently. It was, I'm going to have an aneurysm.
I just thought the most cursed answer to your question, Andy. Because hatred is our love language.
What was the question?
More annoying each other is our love language.
You were like, why do we torture Crispy so?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fox in the background, and I love you very, very much.
Because they're like bending a crowbar.
This is gonna take a little bit. I haven't touched this in a couple months, so it's like, oh, I have to update everything. Yawn.
Persona Freak says, help my soul, or help me, my soul is forever trapped in a signet having to help dumb teenagers fight wars. I'm in a constant, perpetual state of torment and pain. Please, God, end the suffering.
Oh, wait, we need to get... Not what
Sorry there, kid. His suffering is love.
Hortensia needs a new psychic staff. Do I have a spare?
How can
or
one
am I gonna have to go
expect to
buy
create
one?
true art without
I'm gonna
true
have to
suffering?
go buy one. Bollocks!
Balls. I am the Wallachs. I speak for the bees.
Wait. T-shirts item shop. Buy. Hortensia. There we go. Psychic. Buy. And now for the convoy.
I sent Crispy the message. Now we wait.
Okay.
I wish I had the power here that I have in the Ox. I would just start surprise pulling people into the stream.
Rale, Storm's being a despot.
Storm, this is why you can't have nice things.
I choose to use my powers with the greatest irresponsibility possible. It's the principle that counts.
Just an advanced class level 8. Yeah, we're a good enough level to fight this. Let's throw hands!
Marth, Please let me die.
But that's why you've been collecting them in this war battle so long.
What?
Oh, we've got a response. Let's see what it is.
I apologize.
See, we
What?
figured if we stole some rings, you'd be proud of us.
There's no point stealing theirs if we keep losing ours, you morons!
I'm sorry, okay? But Lord Sombron will understand. We're his favorites after all. He's
That
not
reminds
gonna
me.
scold us for losing a couple rings.
Marnie.
Yes?
You should have done as I ordered. No more and no less. I cannot protect you this time.
Me? It's your fault we lost the Ring of the Holy Knight!
I was following Lady Vale's orders. Do you mean to suggest she is at fault?
Well, no, but...
I will not make excuses. If punishment is due, give it to me.
You?
Marnie was merely seeking your praise. I am to blame. I should have stopped her.
What a selfless display. To see you show care for a fellow hound. I'm touched. Or perhaps you fear what I'll do to Lady Vale if I'm angry.
Your Crispy's response.
Alas, it's
What?
too late.
Storm, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not an anime otter, or is the term twink? I don't know.
Wait until our return.
I meant to, I really did. But then the defect awoke. I had no choice. And don't speak to me of promises. You have broken your vow to Lord Sombron. As the head of this family, I must punish my children when they misbehave.
Punish? What are you gonna do?
Marnie, run!
I don't think so.
Look at that. Both out cold. Seemed painful, too.
Stop your salivating. You have
The wackest of daddies has returned to us!
Whacker, yay!
Oh, they'll come.
Behold, Whacker, a load-bearing
There's nowhere
collar.
to be but at my side.
What?
I trust you won't be distracted from the task.
Oh yeah, that.
Even as they inflict pain upon you, pay attention.
I see.
It's an old quote, but it checks out.
Yeah.
I've got to see if that loser is Lord
I
Sombron.
just found out that David Lynch died.
Oh no.
Oh. He's swimming with the mind fishes.
Here we are.
That doesn't sound right like I wanted it. I'm sorry.
I mean, he would have appreciated it. David Lynch had some interesting thoughts on art.
But there's a chance
He
she'll
was
face us
kind
as
of
an
a
enemy,
crazy
not a
dude.
friend.
So,
Be
yeah.
vigilant.
But still,
At the
it's sad.
first
He
sign
was
of
a
danger,
very great
we should
artist.
retreat.
He was.
What's wrong?
Those words. They're Mars.
That's what he told me at the Stynia Cathedral before.
I did not realize we were going back to,
I lost him.
what did we name her? Colgate's?
Sensopie.
Sensopie. That was it.
Yes, I want to finish this at least. I want to finish this. Just in general.
Into your role of divinity.
I tried to get him to play Mario 3, but he said he's not going to do it unless you play Pokemon with us.
That was the deal.
The highest praise you
No,
I
I
play
said
Mario
no.
3 if Whacker
I
will play
said
Pokemon.
no.
Then I'm not playing Mario 3, Whacker.
You agreed to Mario 3 before Pokemon ever came up.
Yep.
No, no, the original deal was that.
No.
Just because you all forgot about it.
I would at least expect
But I
Rome's teachers
remembered.
to be standing
I
by.
know my price. I know my worth.
Dealt with them.
Hey,
About Tree Fitty.
do you work for Shell?
Who needs those boring soldiers
Why?
when you can have
Because you're doing a lot of gaslighting right now.
Been a while, Divine One. Welcome. You must be tired after that long journey.
Where are you?
I believe that last Siri exchange qualifies you for the titles of owned and wrecked.
2 more rings in your pocket. Not bad. But for the complete set, you'll need more.
Whacker, MU Paradise is a safe website, right?
Ring of the Caring Princess.
If memory serves, generally speaking, yeah.
I'll prove it.
Okay.
Why? Just DM me about what you're doing.
I'll give her back. All you gotta do is beat me.
Whacker is our tech support guy.
Nothing.
Because I'm incompetent.
Mike is your tech support guy. I don't really need a tech support guy.
Yeah,
you know just what to say. Relax. No one's coming. If I'm wrong, I'll bite off my tongue and choke on my blood.
What is this about?
You want
Fine. I don't know what you're after, but we won't let this chance pass us by. Get ready, Gris. We'll make you give back that ring.
Now you're talking. Make me, dragon. Tear me limb from limb from limb.
This guy knows what he's about.
Yeah.
It's wrong, but he knows what he's about.
He knows his worth.
Lol.
You think you know pain?
Awful.
I was born in it, molded by it.
And wow.
I didn't see comfort until I was a man. If I did, it was blinding.
And wow.
Whacker.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Andrew.
Oh man, look at my life.
Old man, look at Cloud Strife.
Old man, put away the knife.
Sensible.
So we've got Dark Room, we've got treasure up there, treasure up there. And then he's up here. Does he have... Okay, he will move. And he's got Celica, which means he can teleport wherever the heck he wants. Lovely. Yeah.
Shell Oil is named after an ugly mantle clock owned by the Viscount Bersted.
What?
Oh, nothing, Night Owl. I'm not downloading ROM for an emulator for a game that I already own. I wouldn't do that.
Lol.
Bring Brave Fencer Musashi to Steam now!
Also good.
No.
I swear I will lead an actual war campaign against your home offices.
This just in, man arrested for threatening.
Make you work for it.
Land war in Asia.
He vanished.
I'll be back! Short one came back, I'll be back too!
Oh, that's actually brilliant level design. So he's using the ring of the late teleport mage. She can lets you teleport places and then nuke people. He's hiding somewhere in the goddamn shadows to teleport out at us, and now I'm spooked. I'm in danger.
I'm happy to help.
Yes.
And Veronicus of the Fenster Waffles. I need to go to the grocery store.
I won't lose.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed to have groceries, Whacker.
Why is it called groceries if you're going to eat it? I wouldn't find anything I eat gross.
Yes.
What?
I'm Rale, and I approve of this joke. Also, Whacker, you missed the opening. The opening was pretty good.
I can't believe
What?
I stole Storm's bit.
What?
It was, Bon Swag, it's Storm Song here to give y'all that buttery country music.
The resemblance was uncanny.
I was confused!
I thought it was me for a minute.
The police were on speed dial.
Fox in the background, how do you feel about Florida this time around? I'll ship you back where you came from.
Probably warmer there. I don't know. To be honest, it's freezing down here.
I don't want to go to Florida.
I know it's nothing compared to like folks up north, but I heard that it's going to get down to like 9, and that's horrifying for a southerner.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not used to the cold like some of us. Like,
someone did a skit where like they had the eyes and mouth over Texas, and they're just showing a bunch of stuff like, you know, foreign invasions and people with guns and all that. And they're like, "Are you afraid of this Texas?" He's like, "Nope." "Are you afraid of this Texas?" He's like, "Nuh-uh." "Are you afraid of this Texas?" He's like, "No." And then like a snowflake appears with a smile, and they just show Texas with his eyes wide. He's like not saying anything.
I'd rather be friends.
"You okay there, Texas?" I'm good. I'm good."
I hear you.
Oh yeah, there, bud.
How do I look?
Okay. 2 ways we could go about this.
No.
Oh, the
Shut
South.
the fuck up, Whacker.
There's no two ways about it, Rale.
Oh, I found the boss! Oh no! Son of a bitch, really?
That's right. You need to start using your off time to level that character in triangle strategy that could drop the sun.
Indeed.
That's better.
I mean, I guess I could do it. I'd have to set up my... God, I feel bad. I spent like $500 on that Amigo capture card, and like... Since our Pokemon playthrough, I haven't really used it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It better work with the Switch 2, or I'm gonna be like.
It should work with any sort of HDMI. I'm in trouble.
You
Okay,
have
that'll just
fucked up.
mean that he can't target my dancer.
Let's
It's not that I fucked up, it's that the game put the fucking boss down in the corner right next to my spawn.
It's not my fault! It's not my fault!
Andrew.
Bully Snake says he saw thunder snow in Dallas once. Yes, on Night Owl's note. Let's not current events, please.
Indeed.
As a rockin'
Oh!
99. Yeah.
He does
Yeah,
that
I
as-
can't.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't live in a place like Florida, not for any other reason than just humidity is my bane.
Oh yeah, no, I hate the state I live in just because of the gosh darn humidity. I have seen 100% humidity. Okay?
Yeah.
Never again, please. I'm moving before the summer. Never again.
You know, I thought, because the last time I was in Texas, of course, it was in like the more mid section of Texas. Like the humidity also was summer, so it was dry. It was like trying to breathe sandpaper.
Well, yeah, Texas is a large place. It's going to have a variety of environment.
Yep. We're just gonna group everyone together because I don't want to run into him again and then have to deal with the fact that he kills one of my units. Because he also runs off after doing that, which is a problem.
What a joyous feeling.
Is that dubstep in the background I hear?
I don't know. Is it?
It's just, I don't know, some kind of battle music.
Wow, 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 wow. I guess Storm would know.
Let me
Storm
turn up the
step.
soundtrack here.
He's the acoustic expert.
Here, let me turn the volume up a little bit, you can tell.
Okay,
That's more DMB.
Okay, what's the difference between techno and DMV?
Oh, well, you said dubstep, but So dubstep is typically around the 140 BPM mark, which is... or beats per minute mark, which is roughly where a human's heartbeat will get when they're in an excited state. At least a younger human being. It's slower for older adults.
Here we go.
And so as a result, it's sort of like very exciting music, and it's usually focused on the bass drum striking on 1 and the snare drum striking on 3, meaning it's a slower pulse but at a faster tempo. Usually then with...
talking about dubstep or D&B?
Dubstep. Versus then DMB, which is usually around the 160 to 170 BPM mark, which makes it particularly fast. And usually with a lot of like complicated drum design and usually a repetitive rapid pulse.
It is a very rapid pulse. There is lots of bass in your face, hence it's very aptly named.
Yeah, versus then techno, which is typically more chill than either of dubstep or... not always.
Techno would be like big name stuff, so think like Crystal Method.
Yeah.
All I can think right now is I'm all about that bass. No crappie.
I mean, yes.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm glad for this Rale.
Whacker.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the song I'm all about that bass, right?
No. Rale, you know weird, horrendous...
Actually...
It was extremely popular. You're weird for not knowing about
Rale,
it.
why are you asking Whacker to remember current events? He can't even remember what happened in 1630.
I'm a people pleaser.
Hand over the ring.
Look, the Defenestration of Prague... Okay, wait a minute. Which one are we talking about?
Also, the Defenestration of Prague was in 1618, you cretin.
It's creepy, you cretin.
Look, OK Mo isn't even here right now. Why bring it up?
Because we can.
Tired of playing hide and seek? Me too.
Yes.
Let's get vicious.
Romulus P. Strongulator.
Whacker P. Thrust Nuts.
Hell yeah.
I am filled with concern. Also, thank God he's not teleporting around anymore. All is well.
Allow me. Here until the end.
That said, I do have to give Rale the credit on this one. All About That Bass was pretty popular about a few years ago.
Well, that's probably why I have no fucking clue what it is you're talking about.
Yep. It was mandatory pop star singing about how thick her booty was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
So
I said
lyrics
mandatory.
Go, I'm all about that bass, no treble. But I changed it to no crappie, which is a type of fish.
Oh, damn it. I'm back to siding with Whacker on this one.
I have no fucking clue what's going on, and I'm actually glad for that.
Bass and bass are spelled the same way.
I know! I get it, but I don't want to get it, so shut up.
Rale,
UNC Samurai says
Spring.
UNC Samurai says defenestration can be such a pain, though, and pain is spelled like a pane of glass.
I've got a question, though. Which defenestration of Prague?
Well, there are 3 of them.
There's more than 3, actually. There's 3 big ones. But
well, okay, yeah, 3 big ones.
There's a lot of defenestrations of Prague.
Yeah. But what I'm getting at is, Whacker said 1630. I mean, that's when the defenestration of Prague is. So, and I was like, the second defenestration of Prague was in 1618.
What's defenestration?
throwing someone out throwing someone out a window.
Oh.
In this case, the notable defenestrations of Prague were usually over the Holy Roman Emperor or some other person trying to tell Bohemia what to do, and Bohemia being like, "Fuck these nuts!"
Look, the Holy Roman Empire in that whole area is
a trip.
It's
here we go.
It's there's a history there.
There's a lot of history there. Yeah, that said, defenestration was a common act to be carried out, not just in Prague, but in a lot of places. It's just the fact that there happened to be 3 rather history-changing defenestrations in Prague.
Yeah. Better to get defenestrated than be one of the unlucky people where the floor collapsed and everybody fell into the septic tank.
Yeah, that would have been unfortunate.
If you could be defenestrated, can you be destartatrated?
What?
I don't even fucking know, but I love it.
Nothing like
Andy.
Look!
Andy.
I know a bit about word construction.
Hey, Mr.
It goes one way, it goes the other, okay? There's an opposite. So if you could be...
guys, I have to check on the dog here.
If you could be defenestrated, then surely you could be destartastrated.
Well played, Andy.
Or would it be like the beginistrated? Would that be like... Would that be pulling someone through a window instead of throwing them out?
I don't know, and I don't know if
Nidal, of course they're not antonyms, they're andonyms.
Is that what we're gonna call these verbal ejaculate that Andy throws out into the world?
Yes.
Okay. That's fair.
Do you have a problem with this?
Main character powers, go!
Do you have any problem with this?
Dream well.
One defenestration. Two defenestration. Three defenestrations in Prague. Oh shit! They put my head on a spike.
I have no idea what this means.
I'm Romanian, not Italian. Whacker. Now I want to see an Italian vampire that the Count drug. He's like, "Oh, this is my cousin. Say hello." Bibbidi bobbidi, hey cousin.
Bibbidi.
I won't falter.
Well, yes, we are culturally sensitive here. Citation text calling his battleship the prostitute.
We return!
Okay, look. That is officially my favorite quote that Night Owl has ever quoted me.
Look, we're sensitive on everything else. How come we can't be so culturally insensitive?
We're not culturally sensitive because we don't have culture.
We're culturally intensive.
I listen to Gregorian chants every once in a while. I'm cultured.
You don't even know what the fuck that means, Andy.
Yes, I do, you freaking backwater serpent.
Oh shit, ominous choir music. Run away, he's too powerful.
Allow me.
Oh yeah, Rale's playing.
I'm just gonna say, if I have to be a monk, it's gonna be a princess-kid monk. I want that burlap sack.
I mean, sensible.
Andrew, are you a flagellant?
There. Night Owl himself said it. We are so culturally sensitive. We are the most culturally sensitive.
You know the Princess Bride, right?
Potentially.
If the main character took the money that was offered to him and just left like he was offered to, would it have been instead the Princess Bride?
Yes.
Yes.
Now go into the corner and think about what you did.
That's actually not that bad. That's like factually, objectively correct.
Go like no, go sit on a
Which is
stair.
almost like an Uno reverse on him for coming up with it because it's actually correct.
Halfway on the stair is the stair that I sit. There isn't any other stair quite like it.
Andrew.
It's not at the bottom, it's not at the top.
Stop. Hammer time!
Better to act
Halt! I'm outside.
I'll cast you back into the Shadow Realm. Oh boy!
I feel great.
Oh yeah, there, bud. Oh yeah. Don't you know?
Okay, the big thing is avoid entering this dick's range. Because I think he's
As to
programmed
oppose
not
to that
teleport
dick's
after
range.
me.
Persona Freak says it's like everyone's got such interesting character designs this time around. It's like everyone's trying to be the main character.
So, at least part of that is because, let's see. So you know how it's always the royals are the, you know, the big characters, the important one. So, she's a royal. He's a royal. He's a royal. Oh, it just loops back around to my character. Okay, I'll have to wait till next turn.
I feel like this is one of those games where they're just trying to milk the franchise for everything they can get out of it, and they ran out of ideas.
So the thing with this game is that it was kind of the anniversary game. What is that? Brave bow.
Storm, Whacker's being duplicitous again.
And, I mean, I can't stop him.
No, but you could spank him.
I mean, he's one of the few that doesn't enjoy that, so...
Now I'm angry.
It's still a legit strategy.
You put up a good fight.
I forgot we got Diamant properly built to use the Wodow. He is now a threat. Did I forget to put Sigurd on Alfred? I forgot to put Sigurd on Alfred. No wonder he's not been as much of a powerhouse as before.
If, Rale, if you built like a small, like, idol of Sigrid, would you call that a Sigridette?
Ready for anything.
What?
I think he's just mad now.
No, I didn't understand that at all.
I said, if you built a small idol of Sigrid, would that be a Sigridette?
I guess.
You're trying to make a play on Ziggurat, aren't you?
Yeah, I know.
It's sort of work.
I'm just, where are you getting Sigurd?
No, it's bad, and I'm stupid.
No, because I was saying Sigurd, not Sigrun.
And Rale!
Look, I lost the plot somewhere amongst your train of thought, and I fell off the train, my dude.
He really is a thought, isn't he? Yeah,
I almost like.
Oh, I do get both.
It's one of
Pete, now I
those
just need
rare
to kill
times
Pete.
that I actually like practice like self-censorship. So shut up, Whacker. No, don't say that. It would be bad for the screen.
I'll apologize later.
Fucking Samurai, you went for the punchline too quickly. Ziggurat jokes are a step-by-step process.
Step by step. Or...
Yes.
I'll go first.
Let's have some fun.
Or...
Silence.
Storm!
Yes, Papa?
You're a bad horse.
Bad horse, bad horse,
Storm.
bad horse, bad horse.
Storm.
Yeah.
Does your sci-fi setting use live rounds, or are they like laser based, or both? Or
Kind of you.
at a human scale of combat, they are live rounds. You don't see it. You don't see energy weapons until like ship scale combat, or at least you don't commonly. Most energy-based weapons are too heavy for a human to carry.
so what about the mechs?
The mechs will, on the larger side, mechs will start to have energy-based weapons.
Gotcha.
Yeah, on the normative side, so like if you have a medium or heavy mech like yours, and it were carrying, say, a rifle in the style, like think of the Leos from Gundam Wing or the Zaku's from Gundam, then like that rifle, that big, one that the mech has to hold as a rifle with two hands, would be an energy-based weapon. Now, theoretically, you could just have a big old laser rifle, but the problem is the laser would just not be that powerful. Like, actual meaningful energy weapons in the setting are typically ion particle beams and stuff like that.
You used too many big words with Andy.
No, I was trying to go into like what would an ion particle weapon be, and part of my brain is you were too ignorant to even start to consider that, Andrew. Just shake your head and say yeah.
It's simply a beam, a magnetic beam that fires basically a lot of particles in the form of essentially sandpaper through the enemy ship.
Did you ever play Homeworld, Andy?
No. And I'm trying to remember about ions. It's like, I don't know. It's like I was trying to think of like what actually makes a beam a beam. Like it's not like a physical thing. It's
just a elongated line of particles. Usually energy, but it could also be a solid beam, like a steel beam.
Usually, when I think of ions in sci-fi setting, they have like ion pulse drives, which is
So
I forgot. Is ions outside or inside atmosphere? I think it's outside atmosphere when ion
Doesn't matter.
Ion just means that it's a charged particle. Either it has too many electrons or too few.
Well, hold on a minute. I remember specifically, like, I think ion thrusters didn't work within atmosphere because it...
Oh, you're talking about a specific setting.
No, you know what? Never mind.
I don't know the actual science of any of it.
Yeah, I didn't mean to sound like an ass. I mean, like, I thought, like, real science, like,
Here we go.
ion thrusters, like, they don't work in atmosphere.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure someone in chat is, like, correcting me viciously right now.
Probably.
Actually!
At least they can do it without grabbing my hair and slamming my head onto the desk.
Whoa! This took a turn.
Andy, no.
I really am the bane of the group, aren't I?
I'm right now just imagining. I'm just imagining Night Owl with his head in his hands at the moment.
What?
I'm just imagining Night Owl with his head in his hands at the moment. Okay. Mr. No Talk says, what about... No Talk says, what about charged with a crime?
What?
Per Bully Snake, current ion thrusters have very low momentary thrust impulse. They are just too weak to be useful in atmosphere.
Oh, okay, so just sheer force is not enough.
Yeah.
Now, I have seen, like, experimental, like, ion foils that can kind of float. but pretty much it only has enough power to, like, basically that's the only thing it can lift is itself.
Yeah. From what I think I'm remembering this now, so they can correct me if I'm wrong, but in general, they work outside of atmosphere because at that point there's not enough forces stopping them to really keep you from... You're able to take advantage of your inertia and just keep on building up speed because you're not losing any to atmospheric conditions.
Yes.
I have a question that'll, like, show my massive ignorance, but can give people an excuse to be like, actually, I just realized. I was going to say, like, how come they don't build rocket platforms on top of very tall mountains? And I'm like, well, a lot of storms happen on top of mountains, probably.
Occasionally, I don't climb mountains too often.
The short
All we gotta do is look at top of Whacker's gut and we'll figure it out.
Part of the problem with building stuff on top of mountains is you run into logistical issues.
Wrong.
Yeah, like trying to build stuff on top of mountains.
Right.
We're America. We never consider logic.
Okay, I'm just going to shut up and let the ignorance flow. Please continue.
I'm sorry, Whacker.
The reason that you don't see much of that is because the most optimal place to build space launching platforms is near the equator.
Well, that too.
Okay,
that's primarily the prime.
Great help.
So
and I'm pretty sure all the mountain ranges nearest to the equator are all not conducive to a.
Where in the continental U.S. does it cross the equator?
There are other countries who would like to go to space, Whacker.
Yes,
I don't think there are any places
about
in America that cross the equator. I mean, you have to go past. You have to go like past South America before you get to the equator, right?
Correct. Well,
not past South America, like Middle America or Central America.
The equator passes through the top of South America and Central America.
Yeah.
You have my respect.
I miss the days where I'd watch like Nature and Discovery and all those channels that had like. You guys see me like every once in a while post a video essay, and you guys kind of make fun of me about it. Like, I actually enjoy stuff like that. Like,
I watch video essays. I don't make fun of you for it.
And
man, I have a subscription to Nebula. I subsist on video essays. Video essays is how I got into the BPL because of watching Tech Stocks BattleTech.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. The last like Discovery Channel thing I remember was this guy he called it nano bees, and he was trying to find a way to encase bee venom in some sort of substance where the bee venom would float into your bloodstream, and when it made contact with a cancer cell, the substance that was surrounding the bee venom would attach to the cancer cell and push the venom into the cell and kill it. And he was trying to find a substance that would recognize and attach to and like be absorbed by cancer cells. And he called it like microbees or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's fascinating.
I believe what you're looking for is Wu-Tang Killer Bees on the Storm.
Back in action.
You're on something, possibly meth or the Spectrum.
If it's about I'm sure Whacker knows all about it.
Oh yeah, there, bud. Oh yeah. Don't you know?
Don't storm me, old man. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Yeah, I do. You're a big, obnoxious horse.
Oh, okay.
Favorite horse, but you're a big, obnoxious horse.
You're so I take it that gravitational forces
I
are
said
weaker.
you're my favorite horse, but you're an obnoxious horse.
You mean?
So are like gravitational forces like slightly weaker at the equator?
No, it has to do with the planet's spin that imparts. It helps impart energy into the launch vehicle.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, actually.
So what you're saying is the planet is a giant Beyblade.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
I can hear Whacker's anger.
Wait, what did I say that sounded dirty? Nido?
Bully Snake, I think the guy I was listening to at the time, that guy in particularly was using bee venom because bee venom kills cells, but like I don't think it's too bad. The only problem I would have is like, you know, there are people who are deathly allergic to bee venom and like.
Well, I don't know if it's the actual venom itself. There is a component that people are allergic to.
Ah, well, yeah, okay. If they could get rid of that, then yeah.
I could be incorrect on this, though.
You could be. And I didn't say that to be a dick. Like, that, you know, that's
no,
just
I know, Andy. I heard you. It's fine. Fuck you, Andy. Let's agree and be gentlemen, all right?
All right. Shake hands and staring at each other.
Everyone else in the chat is like, "Are they okay?"
And then we just get out like some snow gloves and just start slapping each other in the face.
Yeah.
If they gave me snow, I'd probably look at it and be like, "What is this?"
Oh yeah, given where you are, yeah.
Samurai says, "Fuck, this is cordial for them."
Yeah, Whacker, you cordial gentleman of fine repute. You are a well-bred man.
Oh, so that's where this is going.
It's fine. No, we're here. We're all here for this.
No, my brain went to someplace.
Mine too. I know where it went.
I know, and it's fine. We're here for this.
I'm so you Whacker. We're so ashamed to be locked in a room with these savages and ne'er-do-wells.
I know it is.
Oh, I bet they went to Oxford for their education.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't think we were stooping that low.
Oh! Did I sin most egregiously? Oh. Let me go dunk a couple of bins at the local church and get my salvation.
Okay, there we go. That's what we need.
What?
That's how we're gonna do this. I have a plan. It's a good plan.
Mercury Alpha said, "To Oxford, you say?" Oxford is where you get your diploma in
cringe.
Where you get your diploma in autism and stuff. There's getting your papers, and then there's getting your diploma. Officer, I am certified. You pull up like a document.
Serves you right.
Wait, does that mean like the BPL is the graduate school for shitposting?
I would argue that the answer to that is yes.
So is the Ox like the community college?
Yes.
Ox is the remedial school.
I would say the BPL is like the trade school, you know, where, you know, you get actual real education for real jobs.
I mean, maybe if the compound has ever opened up.
We're not a cult.
We're not a cult.
Stop saying we're... The officer's looking in the window. I didn't say that.
Wait, we're not? Oh. Okay.
Wouldn't we, like, get tax benefits if we were a cult?
I think we have to, like, qualify as a religious institution.
No, we're not a cult. We pay taxes.
Yeah, so the actual technical answer to all this is there's no legal definition for the term cult. It's a psychological definition. The term that is used by the government to process what we typically call cults is new religious orders or new religious organizations.
I was about to say, we're all
or
about the
movements.
psychological disorders.
Yeah. So an NRM or new religious movement is what the government will track. If you're a religious movement whatsoever, you can apply for tax breaks. Which is where you get some weird things like we have a it just closed down recently because I don't think they were making enough for whatever it is that they do, but there was a dispensary while weed was still, you know, federally illegal in Colorado that claimed that they were a religion and that marijuana was part of their rituals, and so they were able to get past some of the licensing loopholes that way.
No joke, I believe that Rastafarians
I could have
fall
sworn some
under
Native
that
American
culture.
tribes also have an exemption like that.
Well,
oh
but I
yeah,
think
they
it's
exist
for-
They exist everywhere.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I need to run to the bathroom.
Well, why don't you walk instead and be safer?
You shush, Whacker.
Oh, that's right. Whacker, I heard you got your shots today.
Not
I
today,
got-
the other day.
Oh,
2
so
days ago.
you don't need to scrape your ass against the floor now, right?
No, that's not what this is for. This is for rabies. This is so. I can't. I shouldn't say that.
I was actually thinking, like you said, I was trying to think of a joke, but I was just like, I was always horrified by rabies because, like, back in the day, folks, getting a rabies shot was not a joke. Like,
It went straight into your stomach.
was it like several too? Wasn't it?
Yeah. And they had to do them in different areas, so you would end up with these, like, big syringe bruises.
I know. Technically, the disease is worse than the cure, but the cure is still like.
Yeah, it's
The cure would make Dr. McCoy like pull his hair out, like, "You savages!"
AI Jackal says, we do not need rabies outbreak in 2025. Put the man back in the box. Little Wiley says, I was waiting for the
In the
clip.
second AI Jack, we're not even in the second month yet, you know.
but
Yep.
but
Yes.
okay.
Look, at least we haven't heard about the murder hornets. They've been biding their time.
No, they've been making it into the news, Andy.
I haven't heard a damn thing about it. So either it's like one of those things that's like it's so common.
I return.
I'm sure
Joy.
Kiwi would know about it.
Joy.
Oh
of
no,
joy.
what do you guys want to ask Kiwi?
Murder hornets.
Like what happened with the murder hornets?
Like, yeah, basically, like, what's the deal? What's the 404? What's the shindig?
Her response is which ones?
I mean, it's about what I expected.
I
No, they're talking about the ones that
I-
happened like at the beginning of 2020.
I don't.
That like had come over from Asia.
What are you laughing at?
Got into North America.
Me? Nothing. Better summon her. Want to free her from Lord Sombron's power, don't you?
He is a
I know.
drone designer, and what they do is they
Care for
tag
us.
them.
Emblem of Echoes.
And tag murder
Hey,
hornets.
do you want to pull up a little bit to the mic so everyone can hear you?
It's really
I thank
bloody
you.
fascinating.
Emblem Celica.
So,
it's such
the
a
last
relief
person
to
I
have you
talked
back
to
again.
at the last conference that had anything to do with the murder hornets, they're doing tracking technology. So you can pretty much put a short-term radio. That one?
That's your volume.
Thank you, my dear. So you can put antennas, like radio antennas,
Ain't this
on the
whole thing
hornets,
just
so
a
they
laugh,
actually
right?
track down, capture, and
Zephyr.
tag the hornets,
little hunch of
so
yours
that they
was
can
so
be led back
dead
to the
on.
nest where they are fully
I think it's
destroyed
clear
because
you've
they're
lost your
so
mind.
horrible for the ecosystem.
Look at you acting all high
use
and
drone
mighty.
technology
It's
for it,
clear
too.
you've lost your mind.
Is it just that they are harmful to the animals, or...
The real
Is it just
question
that they're
is,
harmful
have
to
you
the
lost
animals,
yours? You're
they're
playing up
terrible
this
for
whole
other
thing like you're a
insects.
god, but you're fighting
Mm.
on the wrong side.
And they are extremely dangerous.
Why are you staring
as
at
you
me
know.
with that stupid look on your face?
And just
you
they're
think
an
you're a
invasive
divine
species.
dragon?
And
Let me set you
they
straight.
get wiped out.
You are the child of the Fell Dragon.
Yeah.
I am his child?
Ladies and gentlemen, Foxy Kiwi.
No, but
Knowledge acquired.
Look at that. Today you learned something. Also, we learned that main character is actually the child of the evil dragon.
How dare you?
Why did he accept it so quickly, though? Like,
there's been a couple things hinting at it over the course of the game.
Would you know anything? Were you there 1,000 years ago?
AI Jackal says, "Oh, like a Judas goat."
I'll tell you how I figured it out. Divine and Fell Dragons can both
I mean,
summon emblems, right?
Sure.
But they don't do it the same way. Divine Dragons pray. Fell Dragons, though, they use invocations. That's how you summon Celica. That's how you've done it all along, isn't it? Which means you're, say it with me, the Fell Dragon's child.
But then I don't understand. Why did Mother call me her child?
How should I know? You'll have to ask her. Oh, wait.
You blackguard!
Sticks and stones, buddy. Anyway, now I've got what I came for. Too bad it cost me a ring, but I was told to buy time, and I did. Lord
You know when somebody is such a just like edgy asshole that you're kind of like, you know, I gotta admire your devotion to the shtick.
They were here
Right.
after all.
Whoops.
no, I'd never get that far.
To slip out.
That's fair.
Your divine dragon's a fraud. Take your time following.
I just think about how
I'm
high.
sorry, that line. Oh well, your divine dragon's a fraud. Take your time falling apart. Like, bruh! Bro is actively casting mental trauma on everyone else, and he knows it.
See ya.
Look.
Yeah, have a good time with that GURP problem.
I mean, until I actually physically met him, this guy is what I thought Andy looked like.
I don't believe a word of it.
Who?
Can't be divided by the enemy.
You know, sleep deprived, red eyes, green hair.
Here may have been another attempt to mislead us.
I'm just imagining that character. I hate being a produce manager.
I mean, Andy is a masochist. He hangs out with us after all.
Haha.
Ah!
Well,
This
I
place
tease
is
Andy,
well
I
and
love him.
truly deserted.
Yes.
I mean, the crap we're going through right now, I hardly recognize as pain. That's like drinking water and being like, ah, it's wet.
I should leave.
What do you
Are
mean?
you down with the dampness?
The night Mother died,
Blah.
I had a nightmare.
I'm
where I
down
was
with
surrounded
the
by
sickness.
flames. My hair
I'm
and eyes
very
were
down
red.
with the sickness.
Now I
Oh
see.
boy.
And
It
wow.
wasn't a fear. It was a memory.
One bad dream doesn't prove anything.
Don't yell at him, Whacker.
Maybe not.
It's not his fault that God and men alike have failed him.
I am here.
You knew me 1,000 years ago, didn't you? Answer
Oh, that's where this stream is going today. Okay.
Am I the Fell Dragon's child?
Ah.
So, my partner at the studio, Rooster, he and I met when we were
I apologize.
both janitors at the
Memories
same
lost, we
school.
thought you could be happy living
And
That
Oh,
is
wait,
our,
this is the guy you met through
the day
Grindr?
you awoke.
no, this is a different fella.
Mother call me her child.
Sombron had turned his back on you. Your life.
Anyway, so Whacker's predilections for a love life aside, the God damn it.
Thank you.
When we first met, because Rooster's a really tall guy, like 6'5", and on the slender side, our boss used to say things like, what was it? The man too tall to live, behold God's mistake.
Without such power, there's no hope of stopping Sombra.
Look, man.
Why would you assume you lack the power of a divine dragon?
Ramshackle, I thought there already was a
You
Stalker
have Fell
MMO.
dragon blood, yes.
Yeah,
Your own
Stallcraft.
abilities. Think back to Flora
I mean,
when
there's
Andrew
a
was returned,
Stalker. I think Stalker Gamma is technically an
summoned through a fell
online
dragon's
mod.
power cannot
Yeah, I think
be
most of them are multiplayer.
Think back upon emblems summoned with the fell dragon's power. Could they speak?
No. When I called out to them, they
I
didn't
don't want
answer.
to go there.
Please explain further, Sir Sigurd.
A fell dragon's invocation robs an emblem of their free
I
will.
gotta go.
Their service is compulsory. With a prayer, the emblem keeps their free
wanna
will.
go.
A divine dragon would wish nothing less. You use both invocation and prayer.
You mean I do have the power of a divine dragon?
Precisely. Your hair and eyes prove the fact eloquently. At one time, both were red. The blue is proof that through Lumera's love, you have inherited a divine dragon's power. Lumera shortened her life so that you could succeed her as the divine dragon.
Mother.
We emblems fight alongside you of our own volition.
Is it
We can
better
only
to be
deepen our bonds
born
with you because
evil
you
and
have the
become
power
good?
of the divine dragon. You are the one intended to carry on Lumera's legacy.
That's actually one of my
Will you still leave
favorite
after hearing
video
this?
game quotes.
It's
Is
a
that
good
your
damn
wish?
quote.
No. I want to stay. I can't change that I'm the Fell Dragon's child. I know that, but I would like to continue on as the Divine Dragon.
Yeah.
If you will have it.
Of course we will.
And there's your plot.
Night Owl says, "Sir, none of this makes sense. You understand that, right?"
Now I care about you.
AI Jackal says, "That's just
So-
basic guild principle."
So what's going on here is she was the child of the Fell Dragon. After she was abandoned by the Fell Dragon, the Divine Dragon found her, they became friends, and the Divine Dragon basically poured her power into the main character while she was in her 1,000-year sleep. So the Divine Dragon basically gave her power to the main character. So main character has both Fell and Divine Dragon powers.
I am made resolute.
Yeah, it was reminding me of, what's it called? Rhapsody of Fire did an album, well, a concept across 10 albums called Triumph and Agony. And one of the characters, that was kind of his shtick of, he was born a demon, or half demon, but he chose the path of good instead, and so, like, when the divine being is created, it's through him because he chose to be good.
It's not that's not strictly anime nonsense.
Oh yeah, no, it's a fairly normal trope.
Yeah,
So what you're saying is she's an abomination, pulls out mace.
Like, I'll be the first to call out anime bullshit, but that one's just generic fantasy bullshit.
Oh yeah.
I have the powers of both good and evil.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
I mean, literally, fucking Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
I've got the powers of an angel and a demon and a dragon and a minotaur and a werewolf and a vampire and a mosquito.
Yes.
What? And an orangutan, a sloth.
Yes.
A sloth.
I mean, all you really need is the orangutan.
I'm sloath to admit to any of this.
Orangutan.
Okay, Night Owl, don't add that as a quote. Storm doesn't deserve credit for that. That is an old fucking meme.
What?
I have the powers of God and anime on my side.
Yeah, that's old hat. I mean, unless we're just saying that I'm the specific member of the Legion that would say shit like that, and I'm definitely not the only one.
You are not. I would say I've said that. I think.
Yeah, no, like you, me, Will.
If I'm.
But to Night Owl's credit, we are children, and he is an old man that doesn't always know.
He does not know his meme lore. I'm pretty sure God, I have the powers of God in anime is older than 2017.
No need to delete it.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
With the powers of the IRL and God, I will eat this this bagel. Damn, I meant the IRS.
Oh shoot, no, it is only 2017. July 25, 2017.
Oh yeah, it was like from Vines, I think was
God, I swear that was a thing whenever I was in fucking high school.
It might have
Definitely not.
been.
I'd been out of high school for almost
Okay.
a decade by that time.
So I think the phrase existed before that. I think the video is 2017.
Yeah, I'm talking about the video, and I swear I saw that when I was in high school. God, time is fucky. I don't want any more of it. No more time, please. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You can have some of Whacker's as well.
Is this what it feels like to be Whacker? I don't care for it.
If I could put time in a bottle, what were the things that I'd do?
Consume my testicles in their entirety, Rale.
I'd save every moment till eternity passes, and then I would spend them with you. It would be enough time to do the thing.
Night Owl says, Rale, stop stealing my bit.
When you find them.
That might be my favorite line I've ever said in the past couple of years. Is this what it's like to be Whacker? I don't care for it.
I don't like change.
Glum. I gotta remember to take a picture or a video of that particular doll in the claw machine, because we have a claw machine at work, and I saw this doll that basically imagined Ernie but with Bert's face and frowning, and I just wanted to take a video of it saying like, Whacker! Whacker, what are you doing in there? Get out of there, Whacker! Get out!
Divine Dragon.
Andro.
Mavier, it's you.
Andro.
I overheard your conversation about being Lord Sombron's child. If that is true, then I urge you to help Lady Vale.
What? You're not here to stop us?
All this time, Lady Vale has been sustained by a desire to meet her sibling. If she sees you, she will be saved.
Blah, 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 blah.
My friends here have supported me. Vale, the true Vale, has been a friend to us. But we don't know where she is.
She is traveling with Lord Sombron to the land of Lethos.
Lethos? But why?
You will have to trust me. I can explain on the way. What do you think?
Let's go with him.
Lethos, isn't that island that's only inhabited by women?
Lesbos.
Oh.
Yeah, in
That's
this
where the
game,
term lesbian
Lethos
comes
is
from.
the main island in the center where the goddess, or where the divine dragon lived, that we left after she was brutally murdered.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to have Storm jump in to help me with the pronunciation, but the river Lethe. Lethe?
Leave.
Leave?
Yeah. It could also be pronounced Lethe, but that depends on... The same problem with all things Greek, which is, when we say Greek, we tend to mean Peloponnesian Greek, but there would have been a myriad of ways to pronounce it.
It's almost
I mean,
like
if that
the
were
Greeks
a
were
river
not
in
a
Van
homogeneous
Zandt, that would be the
people.
river Leave, as in go back the way you came.
But yeah, the Lethe, I believe, is the one that erases your memory as you fall into it.
It's been a while.
Yes.
But Andy.
Yeah?
Rale, stop handling animal feces with your bare hands, says Night Owl. Zoombear says, Leith, what's the deal with it? I forgot.
I think it was one of the rivers that made it into
Yeah.
Dante's Divine Comedy.
Yeah, the 4 or 5 rivers of the underworld, again, depending on version.
Oh, hey,
I'm just going with Dante's version.
Thanks for shopping. Feel free to come again.
Yeah, because there's the Phlegathon, the Lathe,
Styx.
the Styx or Stygian, the Cocytus, or Cocytus.
Cocytus. Yep.
And the Acheron. The Acheron was the other one.
Acheron.
Yeah. Yeah, Acheron would be heavily.
Kakarot! Andy, your highbrow additions to these conversations is absolutely magical.
I cast a spell on you, and now you're mine.
But yes.
Okay, can't go to the next level on that. Can't go to the next level on that, so we'll do these.
Dang old shit, man.
Shit, man.
My shit.
I tell you what.
Tell you what,
It
Bobby.
reminds me of that Puma from Looney Tunes that had a few cartoons. I just love that guy. Hey, man, break it up, man. Joke's over.
Let's see.
Dang old shit, man. Tell you what.
I watched a show of these guys. Two of them were from Canada, and one was from Australia. And they come down to the deep south to noodle fishing, and they finally get to do it. The guy tries to show him around and catch one, and he can't seem to find one. And he's like legitimately upset. Like they just met this guy a couple days ago, but he's legitimately upset that he couldn't like noodle a fish for them. And they were like, "No, it was all right, man. We're just here to hang out with you. We appreciate it." And I was like, I kind of that did feel like, I don't know. There's something wholesome about that.
Oh yeah. Well, it's people being considerate and shit.
I'll be here.
Yeah, it's people being thoughtful and considerate and wholesome and shit.
I shit.
I learned it by watching you, Whacker.
I was surprised Whacker's able to utter those words. They would be so alien to him.
I invented language. What the fuck is your problem, Andrew?
Oh, see, when it's to his advantage, he'll claim the being old as fuck, but...
Always to my advantage.
When did you start contributing when we started making actual syllables in language?
It depends on where and when, because...
Don't bring your underwear into this. I want an answer.
Swing and a miss.
I fucked up. I need to go back to using like single and double syllable words with Andy so he understands. It do good at different point. Understand different word, Andrew?
Look, now remember, being the pioneer of something rarely means you're the best at it. And even so, Whacker is...
Excuse, Storm?
Well, even so, Whacker is a... I mean, I'll take that one. But even so, you know, just because Whacker pioneered the concept of being alive does not mean he's the best at it. But you should fear an old man in a profession.
I think we need to go back to that one that Storm just tried to duck.
Thanks for the sandbag, Rale. So what I was saying is,
you walked into it.
What I was saying was, you should fear an old man in a profession where men die young, and Whacker's the first person to be alive. Eat a dick.
I thought we were pretty much saying that Whacker was the Henry Heimlich of the group.
Yeah. And now he's coughing. Like,
oh, now he's coughing. That's we might have actually killed Whacker this time.
Whacker! You've activated my Gonzo mode. Fuck up.
Gonzo doesn't yell. Well, I mean, rarely, but he doesn't generally yell.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna do my other mode. Shut.
Storm, by saying that...
Shut up, Rale.
Shut up, Rale.
You guys are like cutting out.
Storm, by saying that you've activated my trap mode. Or trap card.
I thought you were always a trap.
Yeah.
God damn it, Storm.
I do not have the build to be a trap, or I would
He's
100%.
the world's ugliest fucking trap. Jesus.
Yeah, no, I do not have the build to pull that off.
Who are you? I am the bearded lady. What are you, some kind of freak?
Yes, you are the bearded lady, Whacker. We're aware.
I mean, after the meeting, if you got laying down on the couch all day down.
What? Andrew.
I said, you know what? Never mind.
Andrew.
Whacker.
I'm Lady Anna, the mysterious merchant.
That was just a weird timing. Andrew, Whacker, I'm Lady Anna.
Whacker and Angie looked at her and go, stay out of this!
Night Owl says, just, wow.
Look, man.
Shit.
Dude, there are some nice lady clothes. If I had the build for it, 100%. I don't give a fuck.
I am
Gender norms are for
I seek a worthy opponent.
I'm sure you don't,
Are for
Rale. I'm
normies?
sure you don't. I believe you 100%.
Gender norms are for normies.
Gender norms are for...
Trounced me thoroughly. I'm impressed.
Gender norms are for these prices!
God damn it. We all walked into that one. We did.
I blame you, Whacker.
Sensible.
I don't know about you guys.
I don't know if I actually merit the blame for that one. Possibly, but probably not.
The only merit now is what you choose to do with the end.
Oh, you missed the opportunity. You should have just said, these prices again.
No, Whacker, even I understand some concept of restraint. Not well, but I understand it.
Are you...
I have heard of it while reading about the Roman Empire.
Except you can't read.
I mean, why do you have to be right so loudly?
Bold of you to assume I can read. Ah.
Well, you did say while reading.
Old man.
Look at my life. Sorry, I had a Gregorian moment, but I'm over it now.
And the sound of silence.
Okay, we need to do some inventory management.
No!
All I remember was that was one of the songs that they put in the Vietnam, the Ken Burns Vietnam series.
Do we not have a silver? Oh no,
Because they would start and close out every. Well, they closed out every episode with a song from the year that they were ending.
Yeah.
I wonder if I linked that. I didn't. It was War Pigs, but what was the artist that they were spoofing? Storm?
Oh,
War Pigs.
Black Sabbath. But...
Yeah, Black Sabbath.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Just
like
witches and black masses.
I was gonna say, just like Whacker's mighty asses.
I mean that too.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna link this to you, Whacker. It's actually very good, and I suggest giving it a listen. It's there's this artist called There I Ruined It.
John Denver.
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
John Denver sings War Pigs. It's actually really good.
I think a great one was Richard Cheese doing, what was it? Rancid Amputation by Cannibal Corpse as a lounge song.
Rancid
Amputation. Oh, and my... He's like...
Puts into some good whole
and chopping off body parts is what I do best. Living in a rancid amputation. And like he gets all the way to the end, he's like, and of course for my favorite lyric, fuck the limbless cadaver. Yeah. Richard Cheese. If you think about his name too long, you become upset.
I mean, no, but maybe.
When I was a young boy, my father took me to the city
Oh, we're being raided. Oh no!
to see the marching band.
Oh my god, it's Razorona Grimm.
Hello, and thank you for the raid.
Now get out of here.
Night Owl's right. I'm so sorry.
Welcome to WBPL 76. We're legally defined as entertainment.
We value your time. Shut up,
Today-
Andrew. We value your time more than you do.
Hosting today is
Wacker's been
Rale.
alive this long time.
Yes, all is well here.
All is well. Many laughs were had
Define
at Wacker's expense.
Define well.
Well,
I mean-
well.
Well,
A large
well,
pit from
well.
whence thou drawest out the water.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Also, Whacker, do you get the joke behind why Richard Cheese's name is horrible?
Yes.
Okay, just had to make sure.
Jesus
Come
Christ.
join us in our
Storm.
Come join us in our madness. You're here now, so it's too late to leave. It's kind of like Hotel California.
You never go home.
You can check out any time you want, but you can never leave.
Hey, that
We're
that
not
almost sounds like song lyrics or something, Andy.
Yeah,
Good job,
sounds
Whacker.
Puzzle
Here's a piece of
Pulsar.
cheese as a reward.
The quote from Puzzle Pulsar: "We are just like PBS, except we can say fuck." He's not wrong. Well played.
I don't feel like we can though.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck.
I don't. You're using it up. Stop.
I mean, you can. What is it? You can still get away with a less than R rating, and you can drop one F-bomb. That's the rule, right? They'll let you get away with one F-bomb before they bump you up to an R rating. I'm pretty sure that's like.
I think that was the rule for a while. I've seen some PG-13 stuff get away with 2 or 3 F-bombs.
Peggy 18.
Yeah.
He's
But
been
like
pegged 18 times.
But yeah, the one that I think of that sort of is where I learned about that was if you ever see the movie Superstar, it's a SNL movie from the 90s. There's a part where the dance instructor is like, so when I say tap, you tap, and when I say dip, you dip. We get it, Grandma, we get it. No, I have 2 more. When I say booga booga, you booga booga. What the fuck does booga booga mean? I didn't know, but if I say it, you better fucking figure it out.
Magical energy.
Yeah.
The Seabound Shrine was located in a place quite similar to this.
What kind of place was that?
The winner of this contest will go to Hollywood with the chance to be an extra in a movie with positive moral values.
In a cave.
I wonder if that
The
means there's
winner
an
of this
altar here,
contest.
Contest.
This
I may have
place
misspoken.
reminds me of those days.
Context is
I
nothing,
just
old
began
man.
To experience life. I was so set on how I thought the world should be that I failed to heed my allies' advice.
That doesn't seem like you. Not to me, at least.
Back then, I visited Millis Temple.
Thank you, Samurai.
hoping to
He gives
learn
us
of a way
the
to
definition.
save my homeland. Then we discovered there was a necro dragon on the island.
Bad
That thing
horse.
could have killed
Bad
us.
horse, bad horse, bad horse, I'm bad.
He rides across the nation of the thoroughbred of sin. He got
I
the
got the
application
application that you just sent in.
It needs evaluation,
So let the games begin.
A heinous crime, a show of force, murder.
A murder would be nice, of course, bad horse.
No matter
Bad
how dangerous
horse.
the situation might
Bad
be.
horse.
Bad horse.
You're courageous.
The evil league of evil is watching, so beware.
The grade that you receive will be their last, we swear.
What do you
So
mean?
make the bad horse gleeful, or he'll make you his mare.
Defeat me in combat.
It's ally with no recourse, it's hi-ho silver, signed bad
Now
horse.
take up your weapon. And let's see where
Whacker,
your
do you
courage
want to
can
load the
take you.
gun or pull the trigger?
Have you never seen Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog?
I'm not answering any more questions.
No more questions. I wake my own hands.
I wake my soul.
Whacker's waving his Gaxton flag.
Okay, so...
Whack is straight gangsta as fuck. Shit ain't nothing to him, man.
Alright, so I don't know this map. Let's see what we're dealing
Storm,
with. That's...
everybody in chat suddenly got like 35% more white listening to that.
Alright, everyone in chat, I need you to start helping me come up with the Whacker flow. Come on, we need to invent some important truths about Whacker's time as a straight gangsta.
Look, I understand your intent here, and I respect it, but seriously, you're trying to do this without Mike, comma, large?
Oh, don't worry. We'll bring it to Mike as the refining element.
Big Mike and refining element just don't go well together as a combo.
Yeah. Storm.
I mean, refined in a like Baron Harkonnen kind of way.
Element, right?
Bring me solo Tom Wookie.
Solo Tom Wookie, Oogie Boomba Nipple Pinchy.
Okay, I'm willing to bet that it's going to throw more stuff at me than what's throwing.
Sure, this is the Wendy's.
Find out. Let's go! Heck, Manistan, don't say Whacker flow ever again. Whacker's got that flow, you know, for sure.
Isn't Whacker flow just a bottle of Elmer's glue that he just got done sniffing?
No, Elmer's glue is too new. It's the old rubber cement in the brown bottle.
Could get rough.
Oh my god!
Actually, thinking of that, did you guys ever coat the outside of the bottle with the rubber cement and then roll it into a little rubber ball?
No, the only rubber cement. Well, I guess it's not rubber cement, but the only cement I ever use is testers for like Gunpla and Warhammer models.
So we didn't use a lot of rubber cement, but we did use lots of Elmer's glue. And fun fact, if you squirt like a long string of it out onto some wax paper and let it like 80% of the way congeal, you can use it like a whip and it fucking hurts.
Now watch me whip.
I'm not going to make a comment about this.
Storm needs to do the other part of that quote.
Wait, which quote?
Now watch me whip.
My hair back and forth. I whip my hair.
No, that was not the line. Damn it, Storm. You've ruined it. You shit all over my dreams. How dare you?
Can we get the little hats? The little Devo hats?
What the fuck?
The choice is yours.
What? I don't get it.
Somebody clip that! Somebody clip that now! No. I know it's sending me more people chan threats.
Horn.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to get a recording of Whacker's laugh and like downpick it.
Our sins are grotesque and without remit.
We get the little hats, man. Oh, I can't see. God damn it.
We blinded him with science.
Science!
With shit posting.
Bully Snake says rubber cement is Zorg's chosen glue. Mercury Alpha X says, whack on, whack off. Congratulations, you are now on 10 federal lists.
Only 10?
Them's rookie numbers. You gotta get those numbers up.
Oh, right, I need to answer Lady Red's thing.
You get that thing I sent you?
The thing about the stuff
that I sent you?
And growl.
Oh, that cannon not only does a bunch of damage, it also lights the ground on fire. Bruh.
Alrighty.
I think I should make some fried rice this weekend.
Ooh.
That sounds really good.
What do you put in your fried rice, Whacker?
Only the appropriate things.
That's not a fucking answer. Okay,
Yeah,
the important question. Do you put peas in your fried rice?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay, good.
What the hell's wrong with the both of you?
Okay, Rale, it's my turn. Do you want to load the gun or pull the trigger?
I gotta lock the both of you in house and set
Do
it on
not
fire now.
belong in fried rice, you Philistine.
You! What? Oh!
Mouth-breathing Philistine.
You invertebrate.
You incontinent invertebrate.
You protoplasmic insoluble solution.
Dead Sea sludge.
You antediluvian sphincter.
That sounds kind of metal, actually.
What is antediluvian?
Antediluvian is times before the flood.
Oh.
Or times in a world before history is another definition. Like before written history.
So yeah, that's a very good explanation of Whacker. So yeah.
Oh god. Did you just see the 162 damage from that crit? Dear
What
lord.
crit?
As a Final Fantasy player, that's, you know...
Considering the max HP, with the exception of final bosses, is 100.
Here we go.
Also, Rale,
Yo.
I am going to uncharacteristically ask your opinion about something.
Oh no! Run! Everybody in chat, get out!
So, last night...
Oh yeah, that's
and
always a good start to a story.
I'm giving you specific instructions beforehand, Rale. You are to put any considerations about me in particular aside before you answer this, okay?
Okay.
That is an instruction. Last night, two individuals, one of whom may or may not be here with us right now, were attempting to tell me that just because I have played a substantial amount of the Final Fantasy catalog, that this automatically qualifies me as a...
Well, that and the fact that you also had seen Berserk,
Shut up!
Cowboy Bebop, and Dragon Ball Z,
Oh,
and...
as a weeb? Okay, so I'm gonna say no. It's not just about watching an anime. Like, my sister watches anime once in a while, but she's not really involved in the anime culture, and neither are you. So you do not qualify as a weeb.
He qualifies as a weeb because
Store. No, shut up! I win! Get fuck, you piece of shit!
He hangs out with us, that makes him a weeb!
Swallow that one, Whacker, along with the rest of your old man. Let it slide down your throat.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
So cool.
Night Owl quotes Samurai as saying, WBPL 76, it's probably not the worst mistake you'll make this year, but we can't say for certain.
No, I have not heard Whacker's response to which was the first Final Fantasy he's played, but I'm going to assume it's like the game that I actually made before Final Fantasy.
No,
the first Final Fantasy that I played legitimately was Final Fantasy 4/2 on Super Nintendo.
Okay,
And then he got into this very specific, long, detailed chain of his experience with Final Fantasy games overall in exquisite detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is just like an RPG thing. it barely even makes you a JRPG fan if you like Final Fantasy, because it's kind of like the baby's first JRPG series.
Storm!
I would say baby's first JRPG series is going to be something like
Final Fantasy.
No, because a lot of people duck out of Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Dragon Quest?
No. I'm trying to think of the name.
Final Fantasy.
I kind of want to say for a while it was the Tales games, but I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Tales are a little more niche than Final Fantasy.
Nope.
What is
Final Fantasy?
Glad we met.
No question about it. It is by far the widest.
You could make an argument for Chrono Trigger.
I would almost say Pokemon,
Well,
but then
these
there are no
days.
Final Fantasy leagues.
I guess Pokemon's sort of baby's first JRPG.
Yeah, no, Pokemon is true.
All right, there
Pokemon
you
is
go.
true. But,
There you go.
but Final Fantasy is right there behind Pokemon.
The thing about Pokemon is, like, it has a lot of, like...
Educational mechanics for, like, how these kind of games work.
Well, it's also got a lot of, like, sophistication and, like... It just adds a bunch of shit, like, you know, special rules and, you know, strategies and synergies and all that crap. Final Fantasy's like, is this thing weak to fire? Good.
Okay, I could kind of see that.
To be honest, I would argue that the materia system is probably the most complicated system in the Final Fantasy game series.
No, Final Fantasy 2.
That's not complicated, that's just difficult.
I'm actually going to say the draw system from 8 because the draw system doesn't explain itself
Fuck
at
the
all.
draw system. Yeah, no, the materia system has a lot you can do with it, but it's not really complicated.
Maybe I should say
no. I think we're conflating. I think we're conflating complicated with sophisticated. Like, the materia system is detailed, it is intricate, but it's not really hard to grok.
Yeah.
Did you play Crisis Core?
Well,
not really.
We're talking about the mainline materia system. Crisis Core had some wiggy shit.
Yeah, that's all part of the materia stuff. That qualifies.
If we're including the extended
but
games.
including side games is cheating, though, because Final Fantasy VII has drastically more side games than any other Final Fantasy game.
So...
I think the only more complicated Final Fantasy game would probably be the fucking MMO ones.
You know why a game would have a lot of side games to it, Rale? Because it's fucking popular!
What?
Because it's fucking popular, he said.
I heard it! It didn't cut out!
I couldn't understand it, though. Hearing it's one thing.
Well, that's because you're deaf.
I mean, yes, but you don't have to be right so loudly. But no, if you want to come at me like, are you a JRPG fan, come at me when you've played Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. And not the remake that's coming to Switch soon.
Rail, nobody knows about your obscure...
Really fucking good!
Okay,
Whacker,
so...
nobody pays attention when a chicken draws lines in the sand, because they do it all the time.
Someone in chat, please tell me that one of you knows what Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky is. Or at least the Trails series.
You've showed it to me, I mean...
Yeah, but I need someone in chat who I haven't shown it to directly.
Let's see. 7 brings up the grid system from 2. UNC says, anime and manga is part of weebness, but to be a true weeb, you have to have a degree of excessive interest in Japanese culture as a whole, not just one or two media elements.
I wouldn't say...
Hippocampus hamster... Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on chat, because I'm trying to be better about that. Final Fantasy is...
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, let me finish catching up with chat here. Hippocampus says Final Fantasy is definitely the largest straight-up RPG. Pokemon is more slice of life, very simple front-up mechanics that hides an abyss of mathematics. Largest in terms of audience, certainly not mechanically. And then 7 says, to be honest, I've never heard of that show. Continue, Andy, man.
I heard that Weebery was basically the belief that the Japanese culture is superior than the American, or they prefer the Japanese culture over the American.
I think that's more otaku, but I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
Oh, okay. So there's also there's a difference between a weeb and a weeaboo.
Oh yeah, weeaboo. That's right.
Weeb is the short. This is gonna sound really fucking obnoxious, but weeb is sort of the reclaimed form of weeaboo. Weeaboo is the people who are really into anime and think that it properly represents Japanese culture.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Well,
it doesn't?
Shut the fuck up.
There we go. Whacker just outed himself. Whacker's the ultimate weeb.
No, that would make him a weeaboo, which is different. Weeaboo is a slur.
So us trying to make Whacker a weeb.
I would rather be called a slur.
So us trying to make Whacker a weeb is us trying to save him.
Oh god.
We're showing him anime to make him less of a weeaboo.
Fucking, that just reminds me of fucking Mavady.
Mavady?
And as someone who is a gender, I would rather be called a slur.
Note to self, call Rale Mavady going forward.
Don't, please. God, no. I'm not kidding. I would rather be called a slur.
Can you DM me the proper spelling of that so I can use that properly?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, thank you.
What evil have I unleashed upon the world?
No, this is on yourself, dude.
Okay.
Don't you dirt me, Sonny boy.
So I have Lady Red asking me about what went on in the Space Station 14 video I edited, because since that'll be the start of the new cycle of them. She's using it to make the thumbnail that'll be used for the next several months. And as I'm explaining it to her, I get to this last sentence and realize just how bonkers it is, which is, the piece de resistance is the janitor cleaning up the blood as the shootings continues, and Checkers plays Fortunate Son on a harmonica.
Yeah, that tracks.
What was a series of
I'll
words?
go first.
Yes.
All in the name of
Golly, that was loud.
Okay, I'll make a point to try to use that around Rale more.
Tips Fedora to non-binary cuties.
Stop!
Rale's eye is just twitching right now. Oh.
I haven't put on my glasses yet today, so my eye is literally twitching, but not because of
I
that.
almost feel sorry for you, but not really.
Not really, you mean?
Ah. Are you proud of that, Storm? Are you proud
Not
of what
really.
you did there?
I haven't been proud in years.
You know, Whacker, you do a really good Five Nights at Freddy's Freddy Fazbear laugh.
Never played it.
Oh, Jesus,
I know you have.
Just hit from all the way over there, can't she? Alright, can't do much with this then. Okay.
Andronicus.
I kind of used to be into like that lore with Matt Pat and Markiplier, but they just kept making more stuff, and I've kind of just fallen off.
Yeah.
Well, it was also just one of those things that you could milk it.
I mean,
oh no, I'm in danger.
I don't blame anybody for milking a franchise, especially if it's really popular.
Oh yeah, it's business.
Well, yeah, you can.
Gotta
You
get
can
that
blame them if
tag,
they do a
bro.
shit job of it.
Serves you right.
Like, Matt Pat always had actually some clever and creative videos, and Markiplier's reactions were worth, were worth the watch. But yeah, there's a lot of people who hopped on that bandwagon and just didn't do a good job with it.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually interested in the lore and seeing where it was going, but I always kind of saw it as like I am interested sometimes in like add-on storytelling. Because I don't think the original storyline was as developed as people wanted it to. I think that's what made it go as far as it did. It was the fandom, and it was the curiosity that people had for it.
Yeah.
It's like, I really do believe that sometimes somebody makes something and it's as simple as, you know, there's not a lot of thought in it, and then just a bunch of people get into it and they just start making up, you know, it could be either weird, but it could also be like fascinating thoughts. You know, it's like, oh, I didn't consider this.
Well, and another thing is artists aren't always conscious of something they put into a thing, and that's not to say like, oh, they wrote something and didn't mean what they wrote, or they didn't mean it that way, but that they wrote something that subconsciously maybe does hit all of us a certain way. And so then they accidentally put in a message that they didn't necessarily intend, but is the correct meaning of the message. And then there's other times they weren't thinking about it.
We'll get through this.
For example, Rale only subconsciously knows that his streams are an art form about the folly of man and his excesses.
What?
The genius is too humble to accept credit.
Never call me that again.
Yeah, Rale hates credit. He's in so much debt.
I'm sorry, Mavady.
Doesn't work when you use it that soon, Wacky. You have to surprise me with it.
What does?
Yeah, Wacker, you can't just hove into our field of view and use a joke like that out willy-nilly. Says the Storm song, completely lacking in irony.
Damn bad horse. Rotten horse.
We don't need medics, we need janitors.
No, you don't. Well, actually, yeah, probably do.
I think we need
something
like
Nidal sent me.
no, we specifically need like janitors that like clean up in hospitals, like the biohazard crew. That's what we need.
Yep. And Hippocampus brings up a good thing, point, which is, you know, eventually, for a while, Matt, like every other video was Five Nights at Freddy's. To some degree, that is his fault, but to some degree, that's an audience fault thing too, because entertainers will respond to what their audience responds to.
Yeah.
And that's just the YouTube game. You need, like, if you're actively trying to make a career out of YouTube, you do have to play the game. Part of the joy of WBPL 76 is we're not trying to make a career out of YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like how a lot of channels just got turned into Minecraft channels because
it was popular.
Yeah. And
Roblox.
I refuse to acknowledge Roblox simply because I'm an asshole or something. I don't know. I think it's a part of my like tism powers. Like sometimes I just don't want to like something because of some weird principle that I can't describe.
No, we take those. Good credit.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Good credit, bad credit. We will take your autist off your hands.
Said crit, Storm.
I know, but you gave me an idea. You know better, Rale. You know you shouldn't give me ideas.
The victory
Yeah, Rale,
is
this
yours.
is your
That was
fault.
very well done.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
I just thought of like a meme.
Keep forging
At the
deeper
top it would
connections with
say,
your
if you can
allies as you fight
monetize
this war,
autism,
do
and it would
that.
just be phenomenal cosmic power.
This world.
I mean, I'm pretty sure monetized autism is
I'll
just.
do my best to strengthen the bonds I have, and forge new ones if I can.
Once you've used that strength to bring peace,
I mean, I feel like Rale has this one. I feel like
you can build a world
that's
where no
objectively
one hurts
correct.
for the sake of hurting. Do you really think that's something I can do?
Squick will be on tonight, Mr. Hippocampus Hamster, with the
You're just the person
numeric workshop.
If you say so.
Saw him a day or two ago.
I suppose there's no choice other than
We're a
to try.
variety stream. I think we got some cooking shows and art shows.
We've got cooking, art, many different types of
Extraneous
video games. We have a
bullshit.
writing show now. Watch Lady Red's show. I believe that's on Fridays.
Yes, she's getting her exact schedule set for it, but she's been doing that.
Yeah.
Is it
Once in
Friday
a
or
while,
Monday?
we have a knitting.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
UNT Samurai. That did come up at the very beginning of stream. Unfortunately, Mr. Lynch has passed from this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's off swimming with the mind fishes.
Yes. For those who do not know who David Lynch is, he was the author of Twin Peaks. He was the director for the original Dune. He did some other things like Eraserhead and Lost Highway.
He's done a
Stuff
lot
has
of,
that
like,
kind of almost
crazy
disturbing like atmosphere to it.
Very surrealist.
Right. Yeah, surreal.
Mhm.
I would almost put him like besides Tim Burton when it comes to like.
He saw the
Tim-
film industry and said, "Let's get weird."
That's
Mhm. Burton is more like he occasionally engages in the grotesque, but like to a degree that's not disgusting. Whereas I would say Lynch is more like itching at the back of that part of your mind that dreams.
Yeah, participate in Lady Red's Friday streams. Help her
Yes.
create a world. I will
Yeah.
show up when I can, but that stream's also at least partially while I'm stuck at work, so I'll only be in chat.
Oh yeah, this is the game where your healer's a toddler.
Oh God, hide your fries.
Like the twins are like teenagers, but not. Oh,
I
wait,
know,
you're
I-
talking about the one guy. Okay, yeah, kinda, not really a toddler.
Rale.
No, I know, I'm just being a dork.
Rale.
The bell!
Rale.
Yo,
Did you adopt a seagull?
yes.
Greetings.
It shall be put in a box and never let out because fuck seagulls.
Okay. I was about to say. What the hell's wrong with you?
What?
He
There's
adopted a seagull.
Seagulls are fucking awful. The only thing worse than seagulls
They
is
are.
mosquitoes.
okay.
I mean,
Night
the
Owl
only thing about
clarifies for us
seagulls-
that Lady Red stream is in fact on Fridays afternoon.
The only good thing about seagulls is that they're garbage cleaners.
No. Seagulls get
yeah.
no credit.
Also, to address something in chat, no, Tex does not monetize Tex Talks Battletech. It does bring in money, but he only uses that to pay his editors and his like engineers and such. But it is not for profit, and whatever's left over usually gets thrown at charity.
Charity!
So I think from the most recent video, one of the intermissions said that they finally forced Tex to take a cut.
Yes, but it's not a big one.
Oh no, definitely not. It's definitely not like career money. It's everyone else was getting paid for their work, so they forced him to get paid for his work. But most of the money goes into either more production, the vast majority of the money goes into more production or charity.
Yeah. Or occasionally, like, if there's a situation, but...
Yeah, pretty much everything we do with BPL is not for profit. It is
Yeah.
for the joy of creating, shit posting, and being part of a community. And also doing stuff for charity, because fuck cancer.
I thought you were about to say fuck kids, and I'm like, I think you missed the point, Rale.
No.
I think for most of us, it's the community and the brotherhood or familyness or something like that.
Like, I joined for the creativity, I stayed for the friends.
Yeah, man.
Actually, what convinced me to start trying to join was not one of the Tex Talks Battletech videos. It was, I think it was a Shipbreakers episode where I think it was Tex and Zenith. One of the Australian BPL members. And just hearing them talk and about stuff, it was like, I want that.
Yes.
Like, I want friendship.
Yes, some have said that because of Mr. Iden, many came for the beagle puppers but stayed for the community.
Ah, yes, the puppies.
Oh, so good puppies.
They are good puppies. Also, Whacker, Gibbs says hi, and also I'm supposed to bite your ankle next time I see you.
Bad dog.
Oh, puppies.
For the audience that is...
dog.
Yeah. For the audience that's...
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you first, Sandy.
I was just going to say, as someone who's grown up raising Dalmatians, there's nothing quite like being covered in like a dozen puppies that all at the same time love you and want to love you and give kisses.
Honestly, the fact that there's not like a dog cafe craze in the way there's a cat cafe craze.
It would be a health thing, and there would be.
I mean,
people
because
that
cats aren't.
Yeah, that's probably why we don't have it down here or over here.
You'd probably need to have an outside bit where the dogs can, do their business. So that would be my guess. What would make it more complicated?
I mean, I agree with you. I'd love to have like a puppy cafe. Well,
puppy cafe. I mean, you could technically do it you work with like a local animal shelter, and like the money goes to the animal shelter, and like it's like when it's open, the puppies are brought to the cafe, and they get to play with people, get that interactions, and when it's done, they can either they got picked up or they go to back to the shelter to sleep and do their business and everything.
I agree with you, and I love the idea, but unfortunately, as a cynic, I will have to bring up that the possibility of people creating mills just for the business is a reality.
Well, it's not like those don't already exist.
Yeah.
I know, but like that would be like
Well, then you just make it a point of your business for advertising and say we only take from rescues.
Yeah, no, you'd specifically have a specific, like, it wouldn't be like a separate business from the rescues. Like, it's actually a thing run as part of the rescue to help the puppies get adopted easier and also to help raise funds.
Aw, Quinlist came up with the best possible name for it, the Pausability.
No, I like Hippocampus Hamster's Puppy Parlor.
Also good. And Rimward suggests a ferret coffee shop, which...
Okay, so the problem
ferrets are cute, but
ferrets
violent.
are adorable. The problem with ferrets is the smell. Like, if it weren't for the smell, I would 110% have a ferret.
Yes.
But I also know what ferrets smell like, and it does not matter if you remove their glands, the smell remains. It's just lessened. And I'm of the opinion that if you have to give the animal surgery just to be able to keep it, then you probably shouldn't have it.
Sensible.
On that note, don't declaw your cats. If you declaw your cats, I have strong words for you that I'm not going to say on stream.
Yeah. No gusta. I was watching a video the other... Look at my hooves! But, no, I was watching a video the other day that had me in stitches, which was, it's this guy that does all this humor on YouTube based on dog breeds, and the guy goes to a rescue shelter. He's like, hey, so I'm looking for a dog, and they're like, okay, wonderful, let me just have you take this survey so we can pair you up. Actually, I already know what I want. Oh, that's good. What do you want? A husky.
No!
You want a husky? Oh, yes? Okay, well, let me just have you fill out this form so we can make sure it's the right decision. First question, how are you with loud noises? I mean, I guess I'm... And he just suddenly blows a foghorn in his ear.
I know the guy you're talking about. He does, like, the dog's reaction to...
Well,
being robbed.
let me just finish for the sake of chat.
Yep.
Blows the horn in his ear. He's like, okay, you took that pretty well. How are you with chaos?
Well, hey
I mean, that's not good. Last one.
Take care.
Do you hate yourself? I mean, yeah. You're perfect for a husky. Deal.
Let's go.
It's like, that's adorable. They rescue you.
No, huskies are a fucking nightmare to deal with. I knew a husky trainer once.
I know.
Wiener dogs have a bunch of fucking health problems? No, man. Huskies have more health problems than wiener dogs, while also being an actual big dog that you have to manage.
Yeah, you do not own a husky if you live in A, a warm or hot area, and B, if you're not ready to have other dogs around.
Oh yeah, no, it's you definitely got to be in a colder area. If you want a husky in a war, again, I have strong words for people who don't treat their pets right. Yeah. I like animals more than I like people.
The part of me that really wants, I'm starting to become more interested in pincers, but again, it would be a dog that would require a lot of attention, namely in the form of making sure it doesn't, get uppity with people.
I am not
mostly.
We're about to wind up. We're winding down right now. Actually, I was about to bring it up. I was waiting.
Yeah,
for
we're on the last 5
marker.
minutes here. Yep. Yeah, I need either a pincer or a German Shepherd that's trained to glare at me whenever I'm not cleaning.
2 corgis and an Irish Wolfhound.
Also good.
Let's see, standard. We're gonna keep training.
But no, I love Mr. Gibbs. He is God's angriest chihuahua. And I know that's a high bar.
Wait, you mean
but
Mr.
he
Gibbs,
succeeded.
like from the videos? Mr. Gibbs!
I do need to try to get some video of him. He's camera shy, though.
Yeah.
He has actually attacked me for trying to take pictures of him.
Hilarious.
Yeah. He tries to wrestle with Dad, but doesn't go full bore, because I think he realizes Dad's old. And then, when he wrestles with me, he just goes
Are you my opponent?
complete batshit.
My
cat to be that strong.
Hippocampus hamster. My cats are actually both the kittens of barn cats that we actually had to syringe feed. That we got them that young.
The way you emblems glow and
but
flow
they're
around.
Maine Coons, so
You're not
they're
actually
big
ghosts,
fucking.
are
Well,
you?
one of them is a big fucking cat.
I
He's
don't
30
feel
pounds,
like a
and that's
ghost,
actually
but
his healthy
now
weight.
that you mention it.
Yep.
And then the other one is half that size because she has dwarfism.
Yep.
And they're 15 years old now. Like, I got these cats pretty much when we moved out of my parents' house. Or when I moved out of my parents' house.
That's right, I still need to ask Squick how to do that.
What, move out of your parents' house?
No, no. I mean, he probably knows. No, there's a feature that he uses that just automatically ports the Discord icons from your Discord chat onto the OBS. And then they light up or turn off whenever the person is or isn't speaking.
Yes. Also, 7 Blue 7, you for a short period you got auto-modded. Please remember to make very sure you know what you're saying.
Right. Unfortunately, it's looking for certain portions of words that...
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately that word gets used in a very inappropriate way in other situations, so... this is not a lecture towards you, this is just reminding people Twitch chat, or rather our guard bot is little bit...
We're not lecturing you, we're telling you so you don't get yourself in trouble when you don't deserve to be.
Yeah, when the auto mod goes crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you probably didn't see it. Night Owl, as the other mod in here, permitted the use of the terms because you used them in the appropriate fashion.
I suppose.
Oh, look, it's a Chris Picula.
Yes. The botanist boy. He botanicalizes people.
Okay, so we're winding down, lads. Anything to say before we go?
Yeah. Now I'm just imagining Chris as we met him at the meetup, but dressed like Poison Ivy.
Celica. It's my pleasure.
Like the Batman character.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, Chris could maybe pull that off. He's got the right build for it. Concerned Chris noises. Chris, I promise that was meant as a compliment. Anywho, it is time for us to
You've
go.
proven yourself to me time and again.
I'm glad to hear you trust me. Thank you.
If you'll go on lending me
Very
power,
concerned.
I promise to do all I can for both our countries.
I will
That's right, Chris.
always
Show
be
some
there
leg.
when you
No.
need me.
All right. As always, everybody, stay safe. There's supposed to be more bad weather this weekend. Be prepared.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
your grocery shopping today.
Yep.
And have a beautiful time.
Yep, be good and be good to each other.
Drink some
Remember,
water.
Chocobo bacon is the best bacon.
Yeah!